8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Stiff arming, keeping his balance. It's a foot race down the sideline. Touch.
All right. What's up, everybody? What is going on, man? We are here and we are back with another NFL game. This game was supposed to happen on Saturday, but I got some breaking news. Just got this per MicroMike. Dropped the video. Jared Goff is out with COVID-19. So everybody that wanted to see life without him, we are about to see that this coming week. Don't expect him to be back. That means Tim Boyle will get his second start in the National Football League. And for everybody that cheered yesterday when Goff came back, that sucks, man. Jared Goff out. Shout out to MicroMike because I did not know that. I had to get it from him. Man, Chaz, what's up? Chaz says, why am I watching this game? The Browns are going to get absolutely wrecked on national television because I want to hang around with Grid. Much respect. You think they're going to get absolutely wrecked? You guys have the better record, man. You're at home. I don't see why you would get wrecked. Both of y'all are fighting for y'all playoff lives, man. Don't give up, bro. As my team showed you yesterday, anything is possible. Anyway, let's get this poll going. All right. The loser of this game is in a lot of trouble, especially if it's the Raiders. They're 6-7. Browns are 7-6. So both of these teams need this game. All right. You can only vote once. This game is on NFL Network, I believe. Myles Garrett looking to get a couple more sacks today. All right, the visiting team is always on top. Man, oh man. We were just starting to find our stride, and now Jared Goff gets COVID. That sucks, man. All right. Believe it or not, I used to get her really tight when I was in school. All right, shout out to the 48 people. Make sure y'all like it up. Like it up, like it up. Okay, who wins this game? You can only vote once as your community. All right. So we're live with that. Poll is live. It will close at the end of the third quarter, as will the subscriber, non-subscriber chat. All right, let me take a look and see who's in the building. Man, Just Be You says not even going to watch. I understand that. This is it. What's up, Aditya? Congrats on your big win. Thank you. Thank you, Mike. Came with a little bit of bad news, though. What's up, Fishing with Sue? Oh, first of all, what's up, Drew? Want to give my condolences to the Coach Plays, the Carver family. Man, those guys lost their mom over the weekend, and that is not cool. So condolences to the Carver family, the Coach Plays, and, we are with you, my friend. Russell says, congrats on 23K. I appreciate that, bro. I really, really do. It's been a long grind, but, one day at a time, man. One day at a time. That's all you can do, really. But I wonder what the turnout. Oh, I also found out yesterday that the Gridiron Blitz is going to have a game. Okay, where is it at? We are going to get a game tomorrow. So shout out to the guy that said this a couple games ago. Said that we are going to get the LA Rams and Seattle Seahawks tomorrow at 7 o'clock. That is the game that's in my area. That is the game we will do. Just wanted to let y'all know that. Thought my son was coming down. Oh, so Hollywood, check it out, bro. Wait a minute, man. Come in with it. So I turned the bot off. Now I'm going to turn the bot on. I was looking at some troubleshooting on how to fix this, and one of the things you can do, they said, is cut it off for 10 minutes. So I did that, and I did it like at 1 o'clock this afternoon. So if she pops back in, then that fixed the problem. Not sure what happened. And those are the old scores. Not sure what's going on here. Let me fix this stuff. It's going to be a long day, man. I don't feel as hype as yesterday for some reason. I slept pretty good, but I don't know what's going on. All right, CBS. Oh, boy. Whew. How y'all feeling this kind of weird Monday, early football? You know what I mean? It's kind of weird feeling, but we did have this several times last year. And it was cool, man. All right, so let me do this. Go here, and change that. Control. All right, there we go. Those are the new scores. Okay, let me queue everything up, get this thing ready. Game should be kicking off any second now. Do this. Man, it's been weird. It's been weird today. I don't know why. It's kind of a weird feeling day, you know what I mean? But yeah, so what they did, Baker Mayfield will not be starting, nor will Case Keenum. It is going to be Nick Mullens. I believe he was a San Francisco 49er a little while ago. So he will get the start today. They tried to give Baker or Case another day, and that's what happened, but they did not clear, so they are going to not be able to play. It would be nice, well, if they were going to flex the Lions, they would have already done that, but I don't expect that to happen at all with Jared Goff being out. So then you gotta see like who else has come in contact with him. Is anybody else going to get diagnosed with it? So not sure if those guys are vaccinated or not. It's just going to be a rough week, man. Okay. I don't know, man. I'm feeling a little anxious today. But anyway, hopefully we get Streamlabs to come in here, say what's up. What's up, KJ? Appreciate it. Appreciate it, man. Yesterday's video was because of you. I don't know if I would have known they had went live or did that celebration. So we are at first. They call this a NFL Network special. They got the special graphic for it. So let's go. Looks like. Let's do a sound check real quick. All right, not right now. Oh, Lord, we got Kurt Warner. I don't think I've heard him. Joe Davis and Kurt Warner.
Their head coaches out.
All right, how is the sound, ladies and
all
gentlemen?
told, 18 players on COVID reserve, and you hear coaches and players all the time talk about next man up, next man up. It's cliche, but this is the ultimate next man up game in a week where they've got
Nelson also has
A
COVID.
lot of talk
Lord
about
have
the
mercy.
Cleveland Browns, but we could look at the Las Vegas Raiders and say nobody's dealt with more adversity than they have this year, including a coaching change in the middle of the season. But what you love for both these teams is they're right where they want to be. Right
we don't know. We don't know who's got it, who
coming
doesn't.
Weekend,
So
just one game
it is
back
what it
for
is,
both
man.
of
Let
these
me
teams.
cone these
As we
naps
talk
out
to
over here.
coaches and players
Naps.
this week, there were no excuses.
Naps
They
is
understand
on-
that this
is on
game
point,
is not about
literally.
what's happening off the field, but about
Lord
who's
have
playing
mercy.
on.
Even with everything going on with the Browns, you could make the argument that they are.
But how is the sound? Sounds good? Let me comb the naps out, man. Woo! Boy, is this. They holding on right there. Joints is holding on. All right, let me see who gets the ball first.
Myles Garrett and coaches talking
Okay,
about
sounds
it this week
good. What's
says
up, Jackie?
he's the
What's up,
Michael
Jorge?
Jordan of this Cleveland Browns
What's
team.
up,
He
John?
wants to make that
Hollywood says
game-finishing
audio is
play.
crisp. Now remember, if you don't see Streamlabs, she's not working. She will let you know she's here. I have her set to come in after 10 minutes of live streaming. So if she doesn't cut on any minute now, then that is a no-go.
Head coach Kevin Stefanski, who told us he will be pacing in his basement while watching this one.
So
how do the
Stefanski's
Browns-
out again? No Baker Mayfield, no Jarvis Landry, no Hooper, no Willis, Hudson, Clowney, Malik, McDowell, Ronnie Harrison. What didn't he do this last year? So this dude does he have COVID this time? Or wow, at least they got Kareem Hunt, Nick Chubb. Holy smokes.
Game for the Browns.
It just ain't meant to be.
This is a Josh Jacobs game for them.
There she go. There she go. There she go. Hollywood still couldn't wait. Had her come out of retirement. So that's what happened. I turned it off and turned it back on. There you go, Hollywood. Now you can relax, bro. Now let me see. Did it count y'all time? It did not. I don't think there's any way for me to change that. So maybe it updates. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. I don't know.
11th is the intern.
All right, here we go.
Who stood in as the head coach for the playoff win.
So we got Mike. Is that Pfeiffer?
There is a blueprint for this.
And, man, we got an interim head coach and an acting head coach
Not
today.
Here because of COVID.
Here we go.
It was supposed to be played on Saturday. It was awful here on Saturday.
Let me see.
Cold and rainy, just miserable conditions. It's still a little bit chilly.
JK, whatever you had the other day, man, because she,
As
unfortunately, she
kickoff
wasn't
is moved
counting.
back
I don't think she was
48
counting.
hours.
What's up, Wendy Lee?
The Browns won the toss. They choose
Hopefully
to
they have enough
receive.
people
So
to play a good
Patrick
game.
Felton,
Renee, I
rookie
agree
out
with
of
you as
UCLA,
well.
goes back.
All right, so here we go. You know how I do it.
To kick it.
And the Raiders
Matchup
are going to
between the Raiders
kick
and
off.
the Browns, and off we go
Let me
from
load that up
Cleveland.
real quick, which means the Raiders will get the ball the second half.
Inside the 5.
From the 5-yard line, up the middle, hit hard at the 27-yard line. Good hit.
That is where the Browns will begin things. And so Nick Mullens,
All right.
who in a 48-hour
Nick
span this
Mullens.
week, he goes from the practice squad to a starter in the middle of a playoff push, and he makes his first outing for the Browns.
All right, here we go.
First one period since last
We
December.
bring everything
Let's also
in.
remember, though, he's been here since September 1st, so it's not like he just showed up, understands this offense, similar terminology to what they ran in San Francisco, so he feels very,
Yeah,
very
I thought that was the
comfortable
same guy in
with what
San
they're doing.
Francisco.
There was 3 seasons in San Francisco, mostly as Jimmy Garoppolo's backup, but he did start 16 games. This Browns debut begins with a Nick Chubb run.
First play of the game goes to Nick Chubb.
for a few. So this offense down not just their top 2 quarterbacks in Baker Mayfield and Case Keenum. They're down 2 offensive linemen. They're down their top 2 pass catchers. Joel Bitonio moves over to left tackle. Here in his 109th NFL game, plays at tackle for the first time.
Monkey 5.
Hurry up to the ball and the first
Quick
throw
pass.
for Mullens
Ooh.
is for Rashard
Caught.
Higgins. He's got it.
Man, very close to an interception. It is a completion, though, to
I like the
Higgins.
play call right there. Come out and
Good
get
pass by the
your
young man.
quarterback. Hasn't been here very long. Get thrown into this situation. Come get him an easy completion.
All right, we are
I
good.
even talked
All
about
set,
that when I
100%.
played for a long time in this business. I love to get that first completion, that short one, to settle down those nerves.
On 3rd and short, a bootleg. Mullens for Njoku, who's got a first
Njoku
down.
with the catch.
David Njoku back this week after he missed last week on the COVID list.
What's up, OG?
Down against this Raiders
You know what,
defense,
man? I think it's going to be good. See, OG, I was supposed to be doing this on Saturday, bro. I was supposed to be doing this game on Saturday, so I got to do it,
We
man.
just talked about the changes in the offensive line for the Cleveland Browns, and so you got to think that Max Crosby and Unique Ngakoue, two guys that have
Unique.
high motors
I
that
thought his
help
name
to
was
get after
Yannick.
the
He called him
quarterback,
Unique.
licking their chops a little
Hey,
bit. There's some
hey,
changes up in front.
OGR. Russell Wilson comes to your team. What you think, bro?
Starting in corner, Nate Hobbs was placed on the COVID list a few hours before the game.
Chubb is in the backfield. Nick Mullens starting at quarterback. 2 seconds on the play clock. Got to get it off. He doesn't. Should have been a delay of game. They're not calling it, and they do. Should have been a delay of game. Got to back it up. Sounds loud to me. Is it loud? Miss Johnson, you need to stop. You need to stop. You know what I'm talking about. Because all I got to say is it ain't no way that I'm standing in the way.
Browns with a win. They're about 50-50. If they lose this game, their playoff
Well, what you think,
chances-
OGR? Russell Wilson said he would waive his no-trade clause to come to your team. Daniel Jones is shut down for the year. Or do you guys draft a QB?
Last 4 weeks of the season.
Mullens.
To throw again.
Nice pass, man, to Donovan Peoples-Jones for a, looks like a maybe a 10-yard gain. Second down coming up.
Looks like Knicks come out in a nice little comfort zone when you got a
Hey,
young
OGR,
quarterback.
hopefully if Russell, if you get a new quarterback, I hope you come back into the fold, man.
Those plays early on. Say, hey, Nick,
There's
what
an
do you
old
think
lyric
about
from
the
Jay-Z.
bootleg?
He says,
You got
can't
the
leave
5-yard
rap
pass
alone,
for
the
his
game
first
needs
completion.
it.
You get a one-on-one on the
Very
backside.
similar to you
Stick
two,
it
my
on your
friend.
receiver backside.
Can't leave it alone.
Nice job settling the nerves and
Second and
finding
9.
out for Nick Mullens.
Mullens puts the man in motion. They bring some pressure. Oh, and they read that all the day. Oh, Chubb was a loss of 7.
There are not too many guys in the
They
league
read that play
with
all the way,
greater sense
man.
of reckless abandon to Jonathan Abram.
Well, listed as a safety, but they love to have him down in those linebacker-type positions. You're going to see him.
Streamlabs
down to the
is
edge
back.
right here and just hit it as
Grid,
the
this
receiver's
helps
coming
because
across.
I'm eating
He
and
gotta
can't
settle
eat in the
himself
living
on
room.
the edge of the line of scrimmage. That should
Hey,
be his
Carolina,
guy.
I remember those
He's the
days.
gap right there, Jonathan Abram.
Now I eat where I want to.
First round pick 2019 out of Mississippi State drops him for
Third and 16.
3rd and 16 for
Shotgun for Mullens. They look like they're only going to bring 4. They do. It's a delay.
On the draw, and it's going nowhere.
Nowhere. Is that Hunt?
Solomon Thomas shuts it down.
Yeah, that's nothing.
They get a little bit of
That is nothing.
ground on the drive. They go backwards.
And that's going to be 4th down and infinity. Yikes.
And no surprise you come out with a conservative call on a 3rd and long situation. You have to believe that both coaches say coming into
All right,
this
let's see if we
game,
can get 100
some of the
likes
issues
by the
going
end of the
on
first
up
quarter.
front in the secondary.
I think Daniel Jones' career is done, to be honest, because of the injury. I think it's far worse than people realize. Yeah, hey, OGR, when did that happen, man? Because I saw that today, that he's being shut down because of the neck injury. Hunter Renfrow from the 14. He's going to cut it up that left side, get to the 30. He's got room. Gets to the 44-yard line.
So good field position to
And the Raiders are trying to keep their slim playoff hopes alive. Right now, they're on the outside looking in. They got to get a dub to stay in this thing. Man, so Jared Goff, COVID-19, he's going to be out. It's going to be a tough week. It's going to be a tough week. But we are on commercial break. It's also going to be a long day. You know what? I felt more hyped Saturday than I am today. I don't know. But I did hit 23,000 yesterday, so that's a big deal. Appreciate you guys. Rumors are it happened in the Tampa game and was made worse in the Eagles. Wow. Save us from Golf Audio and like it up. Yeah, because Golf Audio will happen today at the start of the second quarter. Golf got the cough. Yes, he does. Broke MicroMike. I didn't even know, man. I saw a video from MicroMike and just dropped maybe about 30 minutes ago. So, Jared Goff. But yesterday when he went down, the crowd was cheering when he came back in, and I thought that was great. Like, y'all don't know who we have. I'm telling you. You've seen Tim Boyle, and David Blau's not even dressed. So, he'll be dressed Sunday because we'll need him. Bengals fan says, let's go Bengals. Yeah, Bengals are in first place. And I think even with the win today, by the Browns, the Bengals will still be in first place, at least until Christmas Day. Bengals fan, you can't see the shirt. It's on the shirt, man. Detroit Lions. It's my team. Yeah, we got to support him with the trash backups. Yeah, KJ, but it was different, bro. It was like, yeah, like they were excited that Jared Goff was back. And, you know, I think most of the fan base have been dogging him. And like I said, I'm going to toot my own horn a lot. I said Josh Reynolds would change the team, change Jared Goff, and he absolutely has. So he's a keeper, man. Hopefully we keep him next week. My post-game show did very well yesterday, too. That happened at 7 o'clock. Broke 1,000 views, man. I'm excited about that. Hobbs and COVID protocol. Browns have a tiebreaker grid. Oh, really? Okay, because they said on NFL Network yesterday that even with the win, the Bengals would go into Christmas Day in first place. So maybe I heard wrong. But we're back. Raiders will have their first possession of the day.
They've struggled lately.
Well, Steve said earlier they want to make this a Josh Jacobs game, but there hasn't been many Josh Jacobs games.
Yeah, we haven't had Derek Carr, man, tring bring his team back.
He's got to feel out how he can play this game with that good pass rush for the Cleveland
Play
Browns.
action to Jacobs.
Jacobs on the first play, nobody opens.
Gives
so
it.
Checks it down.
Who is that?
Helm with his first career reception.
Helm. No wonder I don't know who you are. That was your first career reception. Loss of about 3. Second down coming up.
Coming out with that play action, make them think we're going to run it
Hey,
downhill.
KJ, I don't know if any of the Rams are free agents, but could you imagine if we get another guy from over there? I mean, Woods is going to be there, but Cooper Kupp ain't going nowhere. But that would be crazy, man. Second and 11, shotgun for DC. 4-man rush across to Hunter Renfrow. He gets enough for a first down. He's going to have a lot of fantasy points today. He is on my fantasy team, which is eliminated from playoff contention. So I am sitting on the sideline. But Hunter had 30 points last week. He's going to have a big day today. I say. Lions are my favorite underdog team.
Seeing where those linebackers are, finding that open space, and such a great comfort.
Yeah, you know what I like? They're making the narrative about our team and not the Cardinals right now. First and 10 after Renfro's reception. Jacobs to the backfield. Hand off to Jacobs up the middle. He's going to gain, man, another 8.5. It's going to be second down and a long 1. There's a flag, our first penalty of the game. Second penalty.
Holding. Offense, number 76.
Got to bring it back.
And so it is a hold on this struggling offensive line. They've had a pretty good sense of
continuity. Do I think the Chiefs will win against the Steelers? I'm going to say no, Hayes.
Spots, again, they'll be without Darren Waller. Third consecutive game for a tight end that changes this.
Hey, KJ, I appreciate that, bro.
Well, you look at him,
because Jared Goff is solid, man. He threw some bad passes yesterday, still overthrowing people. But that dime to Reynolds was there, man. All right, first and 20 after the penalty. High snap, they're going to give it to Jacobs. Jacobs tripped up, gets nowhere, man. Maybe gains 2. It's going to be second and 18. I think the Cleveland Browns might win this game, man, the way they're playing right now.
Thanks to the 48 hours, the game was moved back. Got back a player at each level. They got Tack McKinley.
Yeah, you know what, KJ? I think it was just, you know, imagine if somebody threw you away. You know what I mean? They just threw him in the trash.
Very depleted safety's position.
But
earlier today,
yeah, congratulations to Jared Goff, man. I'm happy for him.
Feeling really good about those 48 hours.
Second and 18. Play action. Derek Carr has to step up. You need to run with it, but he throws it to Hunter Renfrow. No, that's Moreau. My bad. It's going to be third and short after a first and 20. Under 8 minutes to go in this, under 9 minutes to go in this first quarter. We got 168 in the building. I mean, we got 200 people and we got 68 likes. If you don't want to hear golf football, then I suggest you like it up. You got 8 minutes to do just that. Third and 3. Shotgun for DC. Looks like they're about to bring some heat. Myles Garrett in a 2-point stance. He's standing up. 5 seconds on the play clock. They're getting loud in Cleveland. Come on, snap it. They do. Carr across the middle. Caught to Deshaun Jackson, who just falls to the ground smartly. Being old as ever, he's not one to take hits. First down.
His go-to guy is Hunter Renfrow in these situations.
What's up, Ramsey? What's going on, man?
Double him. So Derek Ski find the one-on-one matchup. Deshaun Jackson is going to have to come up.
Don't worry, KJ. We'll hit it, bro. We'll hit it. People start liking it. Don't worry. We still got 8 minutes to go, man. Ball at the 30. Good looking. Oh, I didn't get any. I didn't bring my animations in here.
For a long time. The 14-year pro out of Cal. First down from the 30.
Hand off to Jacobs. Jacobs tackled. Ooh, that's a nasty tackle. That's a nasty tackle for a loss of 2. That was a nasty tackle. Got to mute it for copywritten audio. So John Gruden, last I heard, is filing a lawsuit against the National Football League. I'm not sure about what, but that should be an interesting situation there. Okay.
Arrested, suspended the next day. Yeah, it's affected what's
Raiders need a win too, bro. They need a win. Second and 12. 4-man rush. DC gives it off to Jacobs in the flat. He gets the first down inside, and the Las Vegas Raiders are in the red zone. That was a great read. Appreciate that, Guillermo. I told you, man, Renfrow gonna have a big day. Do we have a touchdown coming up?
He's waiting his next opportunity.
No Baker, no Case. They just picked up this guy a few days ago. 1st and 10. Ball is at the 15-yard line. Derek is going to throw on the run. Gives it to Barber, who gets a first down. It's going to be 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Nice job climbing the pocket. You're just going to see just a quick little angle route here by Barber. Pressure comes from the outside. Slide up in the pocket. Once again, eyes down the field, easy completion.
What y'all think about
going up high and finishing inside the 5?
So Raiders offense
about Kurt Warner?
Over the last couple of months, still
sounds pretty good.
The Dallas game where they scored 36. You look at this drive. On the move quickly.
Rolling right. Derek Carr is going to keep it. Why would you jump? Brother, jump from the 2. What are you doing? What are you doing?
They're going to try to run.
That was a terrible decision.
Back to Foster Moreau. Good coverage right there by the interior defensive line.
Money. Like up the stream, thumbs up, it's free and appreciated. Grid is #1.
Hey, appreciate that, KJ, for the dono and the kind words, my friend.
Like that. What were you thinking? Like jumping up in the air.
Yeah, that was a dumb play. Okay, Marcus Mariota in the game. They're using him as a gadget guy. He's going to hand it off. Jacobs gets nothing. It's going to be 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line. Cleveland standing up, man.
Talked a lot about the issues with the Cleveland Browns this week defensively, and so they haven't been able to practice a lot of different packages. Asking Joe Woods.
No excuses, man. Lions was depleted yesterday as well.
We played against Lamar Jackson.
Okay, so it is a hold, and they're going backwards, man.
We can walk through that with our guys, but we know exactly what the plan is in that type of situation. You see the hold right here. Easy to do when you got Myles Garrett just trying to hold
Garrett
him
is
up,
an absolute nightmare.
Get the angle right there, arms around the waist, hoping you don't get caught.
So now they're going backwards.
This opening drive and the most heavily penalized team in the NFL. Instead of 3rd and goal from the 1,
so it's going to be 2nd and goal, and they're backing up here. There's the snap. They rush 4. Carr looks over the middle, throws off his back foot to Hunter Renfrow. I told you, inside the 10-yard line down to the 5. I told you, I hope he is in your fantasy lineup because he's going to have a huge day. He might put up 35, 40 points, man.
But he keeps his eyes down the field and makes something out of nothing to his main man, Hunter Renfrow.
He's like the Cooper Kupp of Las Vegas.
And efficiency. They've been known offensively this year about the big play. But so much is coming out with all the issues, 48 hours difference. Come out and do something good early. Derek Carr has been very efficient.
Trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Third down.
And he tried to call a timeout.
And they got a delay of game? What's happening?
It's almost as if his sudden movement caused the guys on the outside.
Let's see what happens.
Move.
Talking it over.
It looked like Tack McKinley saw
They're just going backwards,
first, so
man. Here's the call.
Pointing. That led to more movement.
Predators with penalty. First charge timeout.
Oh, they got it. The dog pound is not happy. They're not happy, man.
Well, we've got a great loaded week of football for you.
So tonight, we're going straight into the Vikings-Bears. Both of those teams are still alive for playoff contention, in case you didn't know. The only NFC team as of right now eliminated, as far as I know, is the Detroit Lions. We will be doing the Rams-Seahawks tomorrow at 7. Thankfully, I get to see Matthew Stafford one more time. Matthew Stafford with a win tomorrow will take the lead in the NFC West, thanks to my Detroit Lions helping him do that. So, we indirectly helped Matthew Stafford. I'm not happy about that, but I'll take a win any day.
Into Tuesday this week, right on to week 16. 11th play of this
Thank you. We've hit 100 likes. You can keep liking it up. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Ball on the 6. Shotgun for Derek Carr. Raiders need to score. It's loud there, man. They snap it. Pass to caught. Ooh, touchdown Vegas.
They cap off a long drive.
What a catch.
On their first one of the night.
It's going to be a touchdown. Get our first points of the board. We got a game now, folks.
I'm a firm believer it's all about playmakers.
Some pushing and shoving. That was Edwards, number 89, with the catch.
Great throw on the back shoulder by Derek Carr.
Are the Panthers? I don't think they are.
Get his feet down.
I can look and see, but let me check it off right now.
Second-year man out of South Carolina.
As of late yesterday, they were not. Let me check on the commercial for you. Extra point pending. Why is that sound so loud? Kick is up. Kick is good.
Thanks to the punt return, they converted a couple of third downs on the drive.
Tough go-round for the Raiders, man, but they made it happen, and we are on commercial break. Appreciate the 400 in the building. All right, so right now, eliminated from playoff contention are the Jacksonville Jaguars, the Detroit Lions, the Houston Texans, and the New York Jets. All other 15 teams are alive, including the 4-10 New York Giants. But that Rams win, if the Rams win or something tomorrow, then that'll change. That'll probably change. So, no, they are not eliminated right now. Not sure what's going on there, Napoleon. Not sure what's up with that. Yeah, that was a really good drive. Because last night the Saints got a wild card spot. Yes, they did. They are in the wild card. They are number 7, but it's still 3 games to play. Saints are now 7-7, I believe. No, 7 and what are the Saints? 8-6. Saints are 8-6. With they got 2 games. 8-6. No, they got 3 games to play. Yeah, you are not eliminated. Says when the Falcons lose. Thank you for the stream, my friend. God bless. Robert, why you say that, bro? Robert said, God bless. Oh, man. Okay, they're 7-7. Okay, they're 7-7. And yeah, that's right. And they're the 7th seed. How about that? 7-7-7. All right, so top hours will only give you the top 10 people in hours. If you want your hours checked, I can try to do that for you, but it only shows you the top 10, and there's no way for you to check it yourself. Napoleon with the dog pound. Come on, MB. No need to spam, my brother. Spam gets you in timeout and then blocked. So you're about to go in timeout, my friend. In Missouri, the games aren't showing ever on the NFL app. So you know what, man? That's busted, bro. Now, for those of you who have the NFL app, do you have cable or do you have like an internet provider? Napoleon, that's your warning, man. If you want to be in here and act civil, then that's your warning. Come on back when you lay off the spam button. 100%. But we got a lot of games, man. We will be doing the Browns game next week as well, as they head to Lambeau Field and take on the Green Bay Packers. And the Colts, who are streaking right now, will head to Arizona to try to beat the Arizona Cardinals. Imagine if the Cardinals lose that game next week. That's going to be a hot mess. We're back.
Top 5 of their last 6 after the 5-2 start. With this recent slide, no wiggle room left. The tough final few games after this one.
Okay, segment. He hasn't showed up today,
They'll start at the 25.
but last night he was doing well.
Blueprint in place for the Browns.
May I post a link to where I watch games online? Well, first of all, yes, love the actual polite manner in which you asked, bro. Absolutely. As long as it ain't yo YouTube channel, I'm fine with that. But then again, you know, click this link at y'all. Well, actually, you can't post the link because you have to be a moderator to do that. That's right. But I appreciate you, man. You're like the first person to ever do that, bro. But you can't because you got to be a moderator.
Drive begins at the 25.
Play action. Gives it to Chubb up that left side. He's going to, good run. Good run. Gain of 8. Great run by Nick Chubb.
Told his coaches, just be
he
bold.
Pays his
Don't
bills
think
and his
about
cable
me
and has
looking over
cable.
your shoulder. He said we have the blueprint for this, having won a playoff game last year against Pittsburgh.
Okay, what you say, Eric? I've watched all games on NFL Game App before. I haven't checked
who's calling the plays tonight in
a couple
his
of weeks, but today it says my provider is no longer available. Dang.
And he said to him that
I know tomorrow's game.
we can go for it. That Stefanski won't be
Yeah, he can't post the leak because he's not a. So. Second and 2, Mullens across the middle. What a catch. And Njoku had to go up and get it first down. First down, Cleveland. Cleveland does get the ball to start the second half, I believe. I don't remember.
So he's going to follow the script, and he's going to follow what he thinks the boss would want, but at the same time, he has
no, Vegas gets the ball to start. That's why I always put it down because I forget.
That balance of when I'm an extension of Coach Stefanski and when in that moment.
Why does dude look like a school teacher, man? The acting coach. He look a little stiff over there. Relax, brother. First and 10, ball at the 38. Play action. Mullens to Chubb. Chubb stiff arms the dude and gains about 4.
Abram with his second tackle.
Abram been all over the place. We hitting the 2-minute mark in this first quarter.
And it sounds really good, but let's remember back in that game, they still had their signal caller in Baker Mayfield.
I am a Steelers fan and was at that awful tie game. Bruh. Hey, Justin, if y'all had Big Ben, y'all would have beat us. If we had a kicker, we would have beat y'all. Yeah, that game was cheeks, bro. Absolutely terrible.
Blueprint is for replacing the head coach and the trickle down that comes from that.
Second and 8.
No blueprint out there for
ball at the 41 for the Cleveland Browns. Got to get on the scoreboard here, man.
Officially 2 on that first
play action. They like this little rollout. Mullens going deep. Got a guy, Donovan Peoples-Jones, but he dropped it. Wow, what a come on, man. You got a third-string quarterback giving you a dime, and you dropped it. Wow. Come on, that was a great-looking pass. He got hit as he threw. You got to make that for your quarterback, man. Let me see what's both his feet in bounds. It would have been a catch.
To pull it in. You said the other day.
You got to pull that in, man. He's going to have to step up.
Without this many guys, your stars have to be stars. Your good players have to be your best players. Donovan Peoples-Jones is their leading receiver.
Third and 8. He's going to have to redeem himself, man. That was a huge drop.
7 in coverage for
Mullens complete, but only gains maybe 4 or 5, man. And that's going to be a turnover. They're going to have to punt. Wow.
And the punt team has to come out after this play that should have been made on second down.
Eric said that's messed up. The only game I wanted to watch. Hey, Eric, that was done on purpose, bro. Just like I had to wait until this morning to find out what game I was getting tomorrow. Because I almost thought I'm not even getting a game.
Make that play in a game like this.
2 drives, 2 punts for this Browns offense. Colquitt.
Under a minute to go in this first quarter. And almost blocked. Hunter Renfrow back to receive. Lets it bounce. Oh, goes. Oh! Did it get out of bounds? What a punt by Colquitt.
At the 4-yard line.
Goes out of bounds at the 4. Wow. The Raiders are going to take over. What a punt. Hunter decided to let it bounce, and it went out of bounds at the 4-yard line. We're on commercial break right now. Yeah, it's me. Absolutely, man. Your only job is to hold onto it and run. Yeah. Says Rick is definitely a great dude. Man, it feels weird seeing Streamlabs work, man. Because it ain't worked all weekend. So, but the trick was I had to cut it off. I left it off until we got on today. Man, but the NFL did not want to have these games on Monday like this. They were doing everything in their power not to do it. What's up, Mike? How about them Lions, man? First team eliminated from playoff contention in either conference, and we beat the Arizona Cardinals, who are now on a 2-game losing streak, who play next week. I'm telling you, man. If Vikes beat the Bears tonight, then the Vikes go to 7th with Washington. If Washington loses on Tuesday, then the Vikes are in sole possession for now. Have tiebreaker over rest, but it's a long ways from over. Yeah. I'll tell you what, Mike Zimmer misses the playoffs. He's fired. He might be fired anyway. Matt Nagy will be fired. So the NFC North is going to be, and then Aaron Rodgers, he might leave. I don't know. He likes drama, so not sure. Anyone doing prize picks today? Ryan, I have no idea what they are. Vegas said they made bank on the Lions winning. Mike, I saw that yesterday. Somebody in here came and said Vegas, like, imploded or something. Oh, Brian, who am I a fan of? You? I forgot you can't see the shirt. Detroit Lions, man. All day long. If you're a Lions fan, you like pain and suffering. But it was a great day yesterday. I know that. Waiting on this Amazon commercial to pass. Now they have in-game commercials, man. All right, we're back. Vegas is going to take over from their own 4-yard line.
To 7 different receivers.
Here we go. Derek Carr was 8 for 8 on that opening drive, ending in a touchdown. Now he's going to work from the end zone. He's standing in the end zone. Here's the snap. Quick pass to Jones.
Take a look at tonight's next gen.
Okay, so Drew says he's watching on the Yahoo Sports app. It's free. I really thought you guys had a chance with Goff. Turns out Stafford could have only have led y'all into the playoffs all along. No, Brian, that's not true, bro. That's not true. Our team, don't get me started on my team, bro. That is not true, though. Last play of the first quarter. What does that sound?
Corresponds exactly with when Ruggs was released. Final seconds of the quarter.
And they let the quarter go down. What was the point of that?
Las Vegas.
All right, I don't know what the point of that was. End of the first quarter. Got a 7-0 game. All right, so the problem with the Detroit Lions is Matt Patricia destroyed this team. We had 16 or 18 Patriots on our team, that he brought with him. So now we got a practice squad kicker from the Patriots. That is Money. He's a keeper. We cut Jamie Collins, who is back to being a New England Patriot. And we have Trey Flowers to get rid of, and we will cut him in the offseason. And our team can finally rebuild the right way. KJ, it's something to do with gambling, bro. It's like if you can bet on a team and the over or under. And if the points combined are over or under that point spread or whatever, then you win. It's different layers, but I don't gamble, so I don't know. It's like Ryan Tannehill was trash with the Dolphins when he went and made the playoffs his first year with the Titans. Well, Brian, that's why they got Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford went from the Detroit Patriots to a team that was ready built, bro. Like this guy, so Staley leaves as the defensive coordinator of the Rams. The Rams had the number 1 defense. Stafford, now they have I think it's top 12, somewhere around there. Go get Odell Beckham. Cam Akers goes down. Stafford was put in the best position to win, and we'll see. So, but Goff took his team to the Super Bowl. So once Matthew Stafford gets there, then we can have a conversation. I'm not talking about me and you. I'm just saying, period. They was ready to anoint Jared, but I promise you I will not have a Stafford blow-up today. They was ready to anoint that guy, and right now he's got to get a playoff win. That's where he needs to start there. Hopefully they get rid of the animated player. No, they not, Drew. They not, bro. Hey, man, you're lucky your team is there. I'm a living St. Louis, but I wouldn't have a team because we suck. I'm born in Cleveland, Ohio, 27 years. Sir, I was just NFL sucks. One bet. Brett, I tried, bro. Okay, Napoleon, what are you talking about, man? Who is we, first of all? I hate when people, why do people think they're going to get to me when they talk about my team? My team sucks, bro, but I'm still a fan. What, I mean, you think, oh, your team is, I mean, don't get me started, bro. You can't get to me. You can't see me.
The franchise gives a lot of credit to Thomas for.
I don't know what you own, Napoleon. You need to chill out, bro. 2nd and 5, if you're talking to me. Start of the second quarter. Play action. Quick pass to, fumble. They're going to say that was incomplete.
We had a drop that led to an interception last week. This drop ends the perfect start for Carr.
I know, like, it's like somebody like, nah. I mean, our team sucks, bro. But you're not going to get to a Lions fan. We have been through it all, man. Like, you're not. Just you mentioning that, say, you know, I don't know what y'all be thinking.
The most with his pass rush moves, and you would expect him to say another great pass rusher. He said that guy.
Hey, appreciate that, Mr. Williams. 3rd and 5, shotgun for Derek Carr. Looks like Cleveland gonna bring some heat. They do. He's got time though. He's going backwards. Goes to the end zone. Throw it. Gets it off. Does he got a man? Oh, where's the flag at? Oh, what a play! He turned a safety into a 60-yard pass interference call. What a play, bro. Derek Carr just made the play of the year, man. Should have been a safety, but instead is a pass interference, a 55-yard gain. Wow.
46-yard penalty will move it out into Browns territory.
How many times have we seen that this year? It's the underthrown deep ball where the defender is back behind and the offensive player tries to adjust and come back, but there sure looked like both
man, he just got that ball off too. He just threw it.
As we know in this league where we're at right now.
So the man,
go against the defense.
The Raiders get bailed out, a 46-yard penalty. Ball is now at the Brown 45. Jacobs is in the backfield. Hand off to Jacobs. He's going to run up the right side. Stiff arms a dude, gains 5. 2nd down and 5 coming up.
Penalties on the Raiders, perhaps a 3rd here.
So DR, hold on, we got a flag on the plate. Who can go to this? Big Ben, reportedly, Aaron Rodgers could go. Oh, any update on Teddy Bridgewater, man? I know he was hospitalized last night. Does anybody have any update on Teddy Bridgewater?
Throwing pass there on 3rd down that resulted in the DPI. He got jumped by
How do I feel about Jameis? So I feel like the Saints are better with him.
To open up the coverage. It'll happen. You get 30 catches in a 3-week span.
1st and 20 after the holding call. They got to get some positive yards out of being on the field, on this side of the field. Play action. Derek Carr, plenty of time. Outlets it. Morrow gets 5. Oh, he got 10? Wow, looked like 5 to me. 2nd down and 10.
Rookie out of Notre Dame brought him down.
The Raiders have been really good with
December is playoff football.
Big shots, as you showed a little bit earlier. Now that one's not going to show
December is all about the playoffs, man.
But you see a lot of quarterbacks do that now. They buy a little bit of
playoffs
time outside the pocket. They're just going to lay it up deep because they're feeling like, hey, if anything, we'll get a
Raiders, 92 passing yards to the Browns, 33. Browns, man, they about to lose this game. Here's the snap, quick pass to Edwards, who caught the touchdown pass. He fumbles, and Hunter Renfrow, what in the world? Picks it up, but it's, oh my God.
Segment says respect the host. Grid Plaza play the sound FX.
Okay, I got you, segment. So it was a fumble. It was a fumble recovered by Hunter Renfrow for like a loss of 20, man.
In traffic.
This is what he's talking about.
Respect the host.
Hunter Renfrow, it's going to be 3rd and 21. This might be the opportunity the Browns need to keep this game close with the 3rd-string quarterback. 4-man rush, plenty of time. Across the middle, incomplete. Try to get it to Morrow, and that's going to be 4th down. That might have saved the whole momentum of this game, man.
We talked about how efficient they were on their first drive.
Travis Kelce just got put on COVID. Oh, boy.
Dropping 2 passes.
Okay, Teddy Bridgewater released in concussion protocol. That's good news.
In a game like this, you've got to avoid those mistakes.
That's good news, man, because it looked bad yesterday.
The Raiders didn't on that drive.
Oh,
J. Cole signed a 4-year extension last week.
Christian, you already know.
Respect the host.
Hey, if you watch Martin, you good with me. Caught at the 15-yard line, 20-25 out of bounds. No, still in bounds. Gets up to the 35-yard line.
He got 20 there. Browns go.
And we are on commercial break right now. Shout out to the new Stream Boss segment. Man, that is terrible. See, this last month is going to be up and down, man. Up and down. So Travis Kelce, after the walk-off touchdown in overtime on Thursday, is put on. So who's their backup tight end? I'm sure they'll be fine, but this dude is a stud, man. They're gonna have to have Hardman step up, Tyreek Hill. I mean, they got guys. Pringle. Yeah, Inez. Yeah, you know what, Mr. Vintage? I think he might have to. Probably my favorite Martin episode, Tommy Davidson. Man. Hey, catfish are delicious. Oh, man. Hollywood says, bang, bang, Niner game. Man, y'all got to see me in this wig from yesterday. Terrible. Terrible. It's the new tight end who's the first TE to wear 88 since Tony Gonzalez. Brian, I don't know who that is, man. Plus, you don't know who else was around him. Yes. No, Mr. Scott, you cannot see the actual game, but thank you for asking. Due to copyright infringement, I don't have express written consent from the National Football League, so I can't show the game. But just in case you guys are wondering, like, why you don't ever find a game, and if you do, it's got all this stuff going on, and it's got, like, overlays and people running sideways or it's tilted upside down or whatever. The NFL has, like, a super robot, man. They know when their content is on the platform, and they will yank it down. On top of that, they give you a strike, and you cannot. YouTube changed their policy now. So you used to get a strike, and you couldn't stream for 30 days. And then if you got 3 strikes in a 90-day period, your channel would be terminated. Now what they do, if you get a strike, you cannot post any content. You cannot live stream for 1 week. First, you get a warning.
All right, back here in Cleveland,
and
Raiders lead 7-0. Taking a look at that big drop by Donovan Peoples-Jones.
Yeah, that was a game changer. So that's a no.
From Nick Mullens, now sitting over on the sideline.
What's up, Nito? What's up?
This week, he was saying there's a number of plays we're going to have in this game plan that
Jody Fortson, Demarius.
So you may see a lot of that on the sideline, him grabbing a receiver and going, okay, what are you thinking on this play? How are you going to run that particular route?
Browns with a 3rd string.
For him was it gave him a chance
trying to get on the board, man. Quick first quarter, all this running.
Didn't get any reps in practices.
Hand it off to Chubb. Chubb up the middle. Gains maybe half a yard, man. I mean, that defensive line is stout.
Doubleheader in the NFL. Monday Night Football. Vikings try to keep up in the playoff race. They head to Chicago for a showdown with the Bears.
Who's going to pick first QB? It won't be us. We're not taking a QB for the Giants. The Giants have like 2 first-round picks or something like that, and they're high too, so they will take a quarterback with one of those.
Practice under your belt in a particular offense. Again, been here since September, understands the terminology, but man,
the Cleveland Browns, that drop was huge. They got like 70-some total yards, man.
Yards of offense so far for Cleveland.
Hand off to Chubb. Chubb up the right side. This time gets maybe 4 yards. I don't know where Kareem Hunt is, but they're not going to be able to rely on Chubb all game long. but half the team is out. Their tight end is out. Jarvis Landry is out. Peoples-Jones dropping passes. It's a hard way to win.
Doesn't catch a lot out of the backfield, but so tough to bring down in between the tackles. And
what's up, Mark P?
Continue to feed him, but they've got to stay out of these third and longer situations.
Chaz, what you mean, bro?
You see a lot of this with Baker Mayfield.
3rd and 6. Mullens is in the shotgun.
If Mayfield was ready.
They only rush 4. Mullens, quick pass
Throws over the middle for
to
Dearness Johnson.
Dearness Johnson. He gets, man, yeah, he doesn't get enough. And the Boo Birds are coming soon.
These quick throws underneath where you don't throw it.
They're mad that they're not going to go for it. They're going to punt this thing.
Abram to attack that one-step slant. Tough when you're completing these balls, getting the completion, but they're not.
Hey, Groovy, who?
You got to push the ball down the field a little bit again.
Oh, Hunt hasn't. Okay.
He hasn't played a lot of football, but you got to give your team a chance
in those
third down situations.
Yeah, who are you talking about, bro? You're not talking about Hutch, are you? 4th and 2.
Team out. Third one already for Dustin Colquitt. Pinned him down at the 4 on his last drive.
Hunter Renfrow, fair caught at the 13-yard line.
Inside the 15.
Another commercial on this NFL Network special. They need to call it the COVID special. Yeah, Hutch, I thought he was a DE, bro. What's up, fake Mr. Beast? Man, Mr. Beast came in here. Mr. Sin. Okay, so Inez, it's weird. All right, so Super Chats gets you so many. If you subscribe, like you can only do that once. And then the longer you stay in the stream, the more you comment, stuff like that. I forgot how it's set, but they have parameters that you can set, like how many points per dollar, stuff like that. Next year, because I don't have enough time to do it the way I want to, I'm going to bring the spin wheel back. And that'd be a good way to use points. I might even do it where maybe you can redeem points. What I'm going to do is during the offseason, I'm going to try and buy a lot of stuff, a lot of like little merchandise, pieces of merchandise. And during the commercials, we'll play a little spin wheel. You can use your points to spin the wheel. And that, in turn, you could have a chance to win a prize. You know what I mean? And then I'll ship it out to you. Prepare for the ice cleats. Browns, what? Browns' best player would have to be, that's tough. Offense would be Chubb. Defense would be Garrett. You know what, Chaz? I think they are, man. I think y'all going to score, bro. I mean, you look at the pass to Donovan's people. You almost had that. That would have put you in at least field goal range. So I think you get on the board. I think this game is going to be closer than you think. Yes, Ryan, I'm doing – the stream is already up. What's up, Rodney? Says, what up, though? What's up, man? Yeah, he's out as well, Napoleon. He's out. Grant, I'll be here for day one. I need a Tom Brady Michigan jersey. No, Floyd, they ain't going to be that much, bro. They not going to be that much. I could only imagine how much one of them jerseys are right now. Okay, Mike says, Kelsey, Harrison, Butker. Wow, Ward, all placed on the COVID-19 list. That's terrible. And we just lost our starting quarterback. All right, we're back.
Well, first, when you look at the stand,
I got to mute that. Raiders play Broncos, Colts, Chargers. Ooh, that's a tough schedule. Browns play Packers, Steelers, Bengals. Man.
A lot of things going to fluctuate.
Here we go.
4 weeks, but you're right. You can't give one away because there is nothing easy.
Shotgun for Derek Carr. Slow game.
Peyton Barber starts this drive to running back. No Josh Jacobs.
They give it to Barber. He cuts up the middle, gains about 4. Second down and 6 coming up.
NFL Network has a big one on Thursday Night Football. The Niners continuing.
Got to mute that. Yeah. So this Thursday is our last Thursday Night Football of the season. Yep. Niners, Titans. Niners in the playoffs, man. Chaz says 64% chance.
A team that could compete for a championship. Now they're getting healthy, playing some really, really good football.
Second and 7.
Back-to-back
runs to open the drive.
Oh, look at that. Barber with a nice run. First down. Tackled by Miles. Oh, I thought that was Garrett. What are you doing all the way back there? 19-yard run, man.
Haven't got much going with Josh Jacobs.
I don't know where Josh is at, but he's on the sideline right now.
Down from the left-hand side, huge hole right there.
That was a big, giant hole.
You're right. We talked.
No Jackie, I will pass on that. The only time I wear that wig is 49ers games, and that's going to be for 5 minutes.
Rushes for 10 yards. Jacobs 2 rushes. No
play action. Man, Derek Carr felt Myles Garrett coming, and this time he only gains 1. Avoids a sack. He was about to get creamed, man.
Going back to a play that they ran earlier. Off the play action. Trying to get the ball up over the middle.
Yeah, Dylan, you're not the only one rooting for a
maybe a little hole right there.
For a Raiders win, man.
Didn't like it, didn't want to force it. Don't make a bad play.
I can't believe the Bengals are doing so well, man. Like that's phenomenal. 2 years ago, had the first pick, and now in the playoffs. 2nd and 10, handoff to Barber again, who gets 6 yards. It's gonna be 3rd and 4 coming up.
Oftentimes you take the bell cow out.
No, Groovy, I'm straight on that, bro. You know what? I would rather wear that than the Superfly wig. That thing is terrible.
Nice holes there generated by the offensive line.
And this run
KHTV in the building says we run the North. That's all facts, man. There is no competition in this division. 3rd and 3.
Empty it out on 3rd and 3.
Empty backfield. Carr, he got time. Looking to go deep. Looks Jackson. Jackson, uh-oh. No flag. Maybe they said it was overthrown. And it's going to be 4th and 3. They tried to go for it all.
Situations, and sometimes the look is right. You're going to see press coverage. We're going to go for the inside fade, but such a low percentage throw. Everything's got to be perfect on that particular
Terrence,
play.
that's definitely.
Say, hey, we got an underneath route. Let's get the first down.
Yeah, it was definitely some pass, maybe holding. I think holding would have been a better call, but nothing's called.
Missed opportunity right there.
Raiders who had more deep shots.
This game is almost as bad as last night's, and that game was terrible.
So they're ahead of Peoples-Jones. Deadens inside the 10.
And will be fielded at the 8-yard line. No pushing and shoving going on afterwards. Man, a lot of punts, a lot of commercials. If the 49ers beat the Titans in 4 days, they're in the playoffs. Volcano, they're in right now, man. They actually have the 6th seed right now, 8-6, and they are the 6th seed in the NFC. Yeah, that thing was terrible. It was it's so terrible. It was reflecting light. It was reflecting light. It's terrible. Thing was hot. I took it out the bag, and it was instantly, like, just terrible. My wife ran the other way when I put it on yesterday. Raiders are close to being a good team if they can recover from that drama this season and get a downfield threat. Yeah, they lost 2 guys, their coach. I mean, if they make the playoffs, that would just be a big deal. Card to Vikings. Really? That wouldn't be that's not a bad idea. Because I don't know when. I know Kirk Cousins got a lot of guaranteed money. I don't know when they can move on from him, though. People who use curse words, your comment isn't even seen, so don't waste your time. You're only going to get, nobody sees it but moderators, and you get timed out. So, just so you know. Randy says, go, Pack, go. Yeah, that's crazy. If you guys go 14-3, that'll be 3 consecutive seasons that Matt LaFleur has only lost 3 games. That's insane. I mean, that's crazy. We're back.
Score this.
Got him muted, though, till the music is over. Browns trying to make some stuff happen, man.
With a depleted offense, so many key pieces that they of losses this year has gone on. They get a 7-0
punt,
lead
punt,
as the Browns
punt.
go back out there.
First 3 possessions.
Key pieces they are, and they have struggled to get much going.
They have. At some point, you've got to take.
Okay, the ball is at the 8-yard line. Yeah, you got to do something, man, because this, what they're doing. Okay, Chubb is in here. What they're doing is just not working.
Opportunities to make some plays and loosen up this Raiders defense.
Throw it on first down.
What are you doing, man?
The tight pocket, scrambles,
throwing on the run.
On
Incomplete. Good defense. Donovan Peoples-Jones again. I mean, if somebody's in the flat, give it to him early, bro. Get some yards instead of trying to go for it all.
Buy some time, get out on the edge. We've seen this twice now. Peoples-Jones against Faison. Good ball right up there.
Rodney, come on, man. You see what Goff is doing. Stop hating on Goff, man.
And knock it away as he did on that deep ball earlier.
Hey, we're going to 5.
Second and 10.
Just 10 yards on 5 carries.
Hand off to Chubb. Chubb's got a lane. Man, tries to make something happen, but he only gets 4. I mean, if he breaks one, it's going to be big. 3rd down and 6 coming up.
Can't be a good look.
Randy says Packers Super Bowl. What's up, Tap Border? What's going on, man? Charles, what's up, bro?
Nice job stepping up, at least forcing him back inside to his help.
It's the Raiders defense that gives up almost 30 points per game.
Wow, 3rd and 6. Halfway through this second quarter. Shotgun for Mullens. Got to get some positive yards, man. Mullens flushed out of the pocket, gives it to Dearness Johnson. And he gets 5. I feel like they're at the point now they got to start going for stuff, man. Man, he had it, and then he just was tackled.
Thomas right here as they set up the screen. Again, a conservative call. Are you going to hustle from the backside and chase
he was
that
a
down?
yard short. Good
Johnson
tackle.
Gets the first down, but that's what you want to see from your big fellas. Never give up attitude. That's really what this defensive front is all about. Gakwe to Crosby, and there was Solly Thomas.
Raiders have gotten close on a couple Dustin Colquitt punts. Set up the return.
I feel like at this point, Renfro with the muff, but he recovers it. He's doing too much. Hunter is literally their only offense.
Vegas will have it.
He's doing too much. He tired. Bengal says, why would the NFL put this game on NFL Network? Not many people get this channel and don't know where to watch. It's called money. Money, sir. It's called money, my friend. He will break one before the 4th quarter. I agree, Russ. It's been a long time. Aaron should have 5 rings. Randy shoulda, coulda, woulda, bro. He's only been twice and only won once. So, I mean, I think he's Hall of Famer, first ballot, but he doesn't have, like, you know, the overall achievements, like when it comes to Super Bowl. He's got everything but that. You know, good. You know, God is real when the Lions helped the Packers out by beating the hey, come on, Howie, don't do me like that, bro. My team owned them yesterday. Give my team some love, bro. Give my team some love. We dominated that game from start to finish. If you watched the Packers game last night, they said that the first Super Bowl was Packers-Chiefs in L.A. This Super Bowl is 56 in L.A., and both the Chiefs and Packers are leading their division. Okay. Brian, yes. But you know who got something to say about that? One Mr. Tom Brady, who pretty much does whatever he wants to. I've never seen a quarterback talk to refs like Tom Brady. Screaming at him, yelling at him. I mean, as long as he's in the league, I think this is hard to say. Okay, Napoleon, you are out of here, bro. Peace. Respect the hosts and the chat. It's been real, brother. But that you out of line.
Respect the host.
Well, we out of time.
And he's out of time. NFC was too competitive for Rodgers and the Pack to keep going to the Super Bowl. AFC was easier. What an idiot. What an idiot, bro. You know what, Napoleon? I hope you tell your parents how you're behaving, man. Tom Brady should be suspended. Yeah. Did y'all hear that Antonio Brown is not going to be cut? That tells you right now that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers want to repeat. He's not going to be cut.
Room left, having lost 5 of 6.
First and 10.
This game 7-0. They've got a first down at their own 39.
So far, just one touchdown early in the first quarter. Jacobs with a nice run, gained 6. So in case you're not seeing the thing scrolling right beneath me, in order to chat, you got to be a subscriber for 5 minutes to be able to chat in the fourth quarter. You can still watch, you can still listen, you just can't chat. It is not a requirement. It's just a way to keep trolls and keep the comment section very peaceful. So it's not, you can still be here, you just can't chat.
That's what I was meaning by that missed opportunity on third down.
Here's Marcus Mariota coming into the game around midfield. Often you see him down near the goal line.
Mariota with a 3-yard gain.
Comes back in.
All right, so, okay, let's not go down the whole vaccinated versus non. That's not what it's about. What I'm saying is if you're not, if Antonio Brown should have owned up to being vaccinated or not, that whether he wants to or not, that is irrelevant. You either own up to it or you don't. But to lie, come on, man, that's just something you can't condone.
It's Mariota to take
and Jacobs gets a first down. 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. I don't want to have a war today about this stuff. What I'm saying is the brother got fake vaccination cards. You can't and you can't allow that.
They use Mariota to get a little something going there. Jacobs gets the first down. Just 9 yards for Josh Jacobs.
Tapwater has, I know the Giants did it, and the Bucks did it, because the Bucks didn't win their division last year, I don't think.
On 1st and 10, a deep drop from Carr, lets it go and finds
first down, because they didn't have a single home game. Didn't they win all the games on the road? But I know the Giants did it as well. Yes, it's been plenty of teams. Yeah, that's all. And then Bruce Arians had cancer, you know what I'm saying? But I heard he was upset. But then last night they said that AB's coming back, and you're like, wait a minute, I thought he was getting cut. So, I don't know.
At him and say, well, he's not that big.
Hunter Renfrow
run that fast, but his feel
got over 100 yards already. Wait, I told you. How many? Let me see how many timeout.
Tim Brown is the only Raiders receivers.
All right, hold on. Let me see. 100 catches in the season. Let me see how many. I can still see what my fantasy team is doing. We got to.
We talked in the open a little bit about the next man up mentality for this team.
Hold on. Why can't I see my team?
That has really, epitomized that for this football team. Darren Waller is the go-to guy and has been the go-to guy for Derek Carr for a number of years, but he goes down.
Okay, so let me see.
Number 13 steps in, and as I said, not real flashy, not necessarily the guy that's going to beat you over the top, but works the middle of the field so well.
We were talking with Derek Carr earlier this week, and he said one of the things that he's proudest of this
season. He's only got 6 points right now. That's crazy.
In terms of the scores, the way they've kept playing, and here they are. I mean, it's been a miserable season.
And I would be getting smoked if I was still in.
But they win tonight. They play a team next week that they've handled this season.
I missed out on the playoffs by 2 spots.
Over the last 2, who knows if they can pull off a miracle here down the stretch.
And as a leader, he's done a great job, as well as Coach Bisaccia, at really settling things down with all the chaos that's been going on around this football team. And that's been the hardest part. You got to have some glue.
1st and 10.
That keeps things together when things start to fall apart outside.
This is the best kind of drive since the first quarter, man. Jacobs in the backfield. They hand it off to him. Jacobs is starting to find his groove, gains 5 yards. Vegas does get the ball back to start the second half. This game could be over with this next score, man.
They've been behind. Jacobs hasn't carried it nearly as much as last season.
Well, you know what, though? You know what, though, Rodney? They announced that before Godwin's injury. Matt, I don't have that game, bro. They're giving me Seahawks, Rams.
It is shocking. Even when you consider all those things.
2nd and 4, handoff to Jacobs. This time he gets 2. It's going to be 3rd and a long 2.
It's a guy who
3 minutes to go in this second quarter.
In the stadium last year,
Ralph, how many vaxxed players have COVID?
Yes, we're not talking about. This is not vaccinated. Appreciate the dono. That's not what it's about. It's about your status, admitting, owning up to your status. I don't care if. So that's what we're talking about. Day trade. We're not talking about vax versus non-vax. That's kind of irrelevant to this whole thing. But if you're going to, whatever you decide, own up to it. And it's going to be a handoff to Jacobs at the left side. He gets enough for the first down, stays in bounds. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. See, that's why I don't like that thing being brought up, man, because it gets everybody so touchy about it. Whether you decide to get it or not, it doesn't matter. But if you don't get it and you need to say something, then you need to own up to it. Not day trade. We had the 2-minute warning. Not day trade, but Antonio Brown. If you don't want to get it, all you got to do is say I don't got it. He didn't want it. He didn't want to not get tested. You know, he didn't want to go through the protocol for not having the shot. That's it. Yes, CJ, I get to watch Matthew Stafford, which I'm kind of excited about, man, because the Seahawks, Stafford and them have won some close games. They beat the Seahawks last time when Russell Wilson broke his finger. That's when he hurt his finger. And notice that the Rams beat not the Baltimore Ravens, the Indianapolis Colts when Wentz went out. Remember that in week 2? And then Russell Wilson gets hurt. They win that game just barely. I mean, they picked off Geno Smith, wins that game, right? They could lose tomorrow. I know it's in SoFi, but they could lose tomorrow, man. We're already back to football, bro. Stay home Christmas, eating pizza, watching NFL. Hey, Mark, all facts, man. I think the NFL decided to do that to kind of compete with the NBA because the NBA has been doing that for a long time. This all happened because I brought up Antonio Brown. Yeah, I think if anybody else does that, you can't falsify. Okay, so did he commit the felony or did the person who got him the stuff committed it? But, I mean, he not serving any time, so. Yes, that's the whole point, Jonathan. He lied. That's it, man. Just either you want it, you don't want it. Nobody cares. Just say what whatever you decide. Just it's like you tell your kids, don't lie. You know, the punishment going to be worse if you do. And my thing is, I tell my kid all the time, like, trust is a big deal. You know, you can't buy it. You have to earn it. And if you lie, then that trust goes out the window. JT playing awesome. A Badgers fan here. Wrong is wrong. Just keep it real. I'm not sure what you mean, Enoch. Not sure what you mean, man. But we're back, and this game might be worse than last night's game, and that game was bad. That game was bad.
And there have been 12 plays run in opponent's territory in this game. All of them belong to the Raiders. Marched down the field, got in the end zone.
All right, so the Raiders
on the move again here.
Do get the ball back after the halftime. Handoff to Barber, who's running hard, man. Gains 8 yards.
Stays on his feet for a gain of 8.
Looks like a little bit of maybe a hurry-up offense here.
Coming in, knowing the third-string quarterback is
yeah, KJ, last night was terrible.
Need them to
absolutely
step up
terrible,
in this
bro.
Situation and hold the Raiders to 3. Don't want to get down 2 scores going into the half.
Yeah, because they get the ball back.
We're talking about throwing the ball as much as anybody.
Raiders have 1 timeout, 1 minute and 30 seconds to go. Ball is on the 14-yard line. Looks like Barber is in the backfield.
2nd and 2, back to the air. Carr throws
good stuff
for Brian Edwards.
Edwards with a nice catch. And the Vegas Raiders are in the red zone.
It's really been about the balance as well. You see Brian Edwards on the outside just running a slant, a little outside push, able to get the hips turned.
I think somebody called a timeout. I'm not sure yet.
To run that slant, good timing by Derek Carr. But it's been the balance.
Okay. So Cleveland is trying to get the ball back. They called a timeout.
So far, 14 runs for this Raiders team.
We talked about it coming into the game here, Kurt. That you
got to mute that. PA says, I actually enjoyed watching the shutout. Yeah, if you don't like Tom Brady. But that game was terrible, man. It was just, I don't. My streams feed off the chat. If the chat is there, it's just so money.
Let's get Grid up to 250 likes. Thumbs up. By halftime, come on, it's free.
Appreciate that, KJ. And all you got to do to like the stream is there's an X on your phone. In the chat, it's on the top right-hand corner. You just hit that, and then you will see a place where you can like and all that other stuff. First and goal across the middle. Ooh. Almost picked off. Tried to get it to Hunter Renfrow. Incomplete. Second down and goal coming up. Uh-oh. That timeout might have been a good idea. Brady's frustration was the highlight. What's up, Claire? Says, I don't like Brady, but I respect him.
That type of freedom.
Yeah. First shutout since 2006 or something like that. It was insane, man.
And miscommunication led to that incompletion.
I think the NFL had a part to play in that, too. Just saying. Second and goal. Shotgun for Mr. Carr. Carr scans the field, running left, looking to throw, throws. Incomplete. Is there anybody else but Hunter Renfrow? Darren Waller is out, I think, right? Third and goal. That timeout was a good call, man.
Guys back, tough to find those holes. Small windows, protection right there. Good move by Hunter Renfrow. That ball's a little bit outside.
Joe Judge Brown says Cleveland all the way.
Good job by Stewart at the end. Come in there and get his hand in it.
Hey, what is that? What is that? Dijon? It's not even your D, bro. It's the offense. The offense can't move the ball.
So far today, though, Derek Carr and the Raiders 4 for 6.
Delay of game. Delay of game. What? I was about to say. Thank you. I was about to say, bro. You know me being a Lions fan, I'm a little touchy about delay of games, man.
Browns were showing an all-out blitz where we
Lord have mercy. Throw the flag.
Man-to-man across the board, and everybody else brings
What's up,
pressure.
Calvin? Appreciate you, bro.
Trying to change it up, get the right play call.
What's up, Lucy?
Took a little bit too much time.
And you don't necessarily hate it, right? You get a little more wiggle room here, a little more room to work. The 11 instead of the 6. I mean, glass half full.
Yeah, that's spoken like an announcer. Man,
let's see it come. Hey, CJ, that would make my day, bro. Because Saturday's game was delicious. It was so good you could taste it. Third and goal. Ball is now at the 11-yard line. Derek Carr, all types of time. He's going to have to step up. He's going to have to run. He's going to the zone. Oh, ooh, he doesn't get it. Oh, that hit was. So they're going to have to settle, and I'm sure Cleveland called a timeout.
And he makes that move. He's thinking, man, green grass all the way to the end
zone. Way to close on that dude. Popped him at the 6. Hit him. Oh, way to take that hit right in the rib cage, too. Ooh-wee.
And a couple guys who are getting opportunities because of all the guys that are out for the Browns have made plays.
Cleveland is trying to get on the board, man. I think.
Now it's Daniel Carlson.
Here we go. No offense in this game at all. Trying to put the Raiders up by 2 scores. Mullens' jersey is clean. Just came out the laundromat, man.
Quarterback that hasn't played much, a chance to go up 2 scores.
Hey, Mark, lonely is not the word, bro. It's been a lonely 3 seasons since we fired Jim Caldwell, man. Here we go. Field goal pending.
Shot from 24.
To put him up 10. Kick is up, and it's easy work. Kick is good.
Raiders with a 2-score lead. Less than a minute to go in this first.
That's going to take us to a commercial break. Cleveland has 1 timeout and trying to get on the board. I really do think that this game comes down to if the Browns can get Nick Chubb going. And if he gets hot, and then it could put this game on his back. You know what, Mateo? That's true. However, Nick is throwing some decent balls. His receivers are letting him down. This will be it. But you know what, KJ, this shutout is expected. I mean, would it surprise anybody if Cleveland does not score? The Raiders get the ball to start the second half. That's why Cleveland was calling timeouts, because they need to get on the board. If they don't, it could be over. But I don't think it's Mullens. They can't get the ground game going. Once Donovan Peoples-Jones missed that catch, that changed the momentum. Groovy. Jim Harbaugh is not leaving Michigan. Not the way they're playing now. And I wouldn't want him here anyway. Dan Campbell's going to be here for a while. He ain't going nowhere. Someone tell me how Grit feels about Baker. I don't dislike Baker at all. I mean, I think he's like the Jared Goff of #1 overall picks, though. You know what I'm saying? Browns need to get Chubb on. Yeah, but Chubb can't seem to get past the line of scrimmage. Who you like out of Georgia and Michigan? Enoch, I'm gonna be biased, bro. I think the Georgia team that played Alabama, we can beat them. The Georgia team that's been #1 for infinity, I don't know. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I said the JG of #1 picks. I knew what I was saying. Packers and Rams. That's a crazy combination. Speaking of Jared Goff has COVID, so he will not be, I don't think he's going to be available. Man, Cleveland Browns have not been shut out in the first half in 3 years. December 2nd, 2018 at Houston.
Coming in, it's going to be a bit of a struggle anyway.
Hey, appreciate it, Al. And we're back.
I'm not sure a lot of people are surprised with how it's looked here in the first half.
And it's important to keep in mind this was
if you're a commentator, man, and you do a boring game, that has to be tough.
Several key players tonight, including their top 2 quarterbacks. So Nick Mullens making his Browns debut. Little wind gust, knocked that one off the tee. Carlson will get it ready to go again.
It begs the question, what do the Browns do in a situation like this? We talked about the limited snaps that Nick Mullens has got with this offense anyways. Did he ever do a 2-minute drill? You get into this situation, you want to get points before the half, but do you take that chance?
Yeah, I mean, Nick Mullens, does he have a 2-minute drill in him?
Mullens is the latest in the long history.
Got to mute that. But at least, I think Baker has been steady. You know what I mean? Like, you got Johnny Manziel, Tim Couch. Cleveland Browns, 32 starting QBs since 1999, the most in the NFL. Ouch. That hurts.
Had a chance to be one of those quarterbacks.
Okay, here we go. Right there. Cleveland believes in their quarterback. They called a timeout to get him in this position. Mullens goes over to, Peoples-Jones again. Deflected.
It's Pacers and Rams Lamau. And I'm from Alabama. Just teams I loved as a kid.
Yeah, I thought I said Pacers and Rams. Like Pacers, but it's not and, it's N. So I got you. Bro. Appreciate the dono. Alabama, huh? So are you rooting for them in the tournament? Second down.
51 seconds, 1 timeout, 2nd and 10.
They better be careful here. Mullens gives it to Dearness. He gets out of bounds after he gains 5. So it's going to be 3rd and 5. Out of bounds, 46 seconds to go. Chicago Bears can't get the right QB either the last 30 years. Hey, Groovy, I think they're in good hands, man. I think Justin Fields, I think he's going to be solid, bro.
Different than this. Just 12 rushing yards for the Browns so far.
Not only weather, but coming in, the Raiders defense 28th in the league against the rush. So you've got to tell yourself, even with some of the issues up front, we got to feel good about being able to run between the tackles, and there's just been none of it tonight.
Tricky thing here, you're in danger.
3rd and 6. They got to get this first down. Quick pass, complete. Finally, to Felton. And now the Cleveland Browns are going to call their last timeout. That's a good catch. Good throw.
Timeout taken.
Good catch.
Cleveland. Week 15 continues tonight on ABC and ESPN. And tomorrow, it continues.
Money. Grew up a Bama fan, but it's gotten old, lol. I'm pulling for Michigan, TBH.
Hey, appreciate the dono and rooting for my squad, man. Saying you're just saying you winning so much, it's just old, right? I got you. I hope we can pull it off too, man. We got to get past Georgia, and it'll be a big thing for the state, man. Our teams suck. That'd be huge if Michigan can win this, man.
Yeah, it's a good
Never know. Maybe Lions finish strong. Michigan wins the title. We come back next year, you know, maybe make some noise. Aaron Rodgers leaves the division. Hey, Zimmer gets fired. Nagy gets fired. It could be a good year for us, man. 1st and 10. Ball at the 38. Mullens, he's got time. Oh, incomplete. Peoples-Jones again with a drop. It was a little high. But you got to come on, Michigan, man. You got to snag that.
Gonna push up, aim towards the corner, and then stop as he's coming.
You got to snag that, my brother.
Defense right here.
Yeah, it was a little high, but you got to take that, though.
He could throw, but just a little too far inside, and gets both hands on it. But that would have been a great catch. But just say, Nick Mullens has actually played really well here in the first.
He has played
for 14, a couple drops early on.
Mullens, quick pass, catch, gets down in Raider territory, 30 seconds, no timeouts. Rodgers, 23 seconds. They snap it and spike it with 21 seconds.
And we wondered, you know, would they come up and even go up tempo?
21.
Nice job right here. We got a flat and slant to the outside.
Chaz, you can't cut him, bro.
Backer puts it right off his ear. Play that he's
absolutely, man.
Times, and so that's what you try to do in the 2-minute drill.
Next season, I want some lights.
What are those handful of plays that
and I got to get some like that audio foam that you put around the room. 3rd and 10, ball in Raider territory. They bring some pressure. Mullens got to step up. He's got to throw it though. Oh, incomplete. A late flag. Oh boy. 15 seconds to go. They finally got a call to go their way. You got time for one play, man. Donovan finally got a. Oh yeah, that's all day. That's a good call. He had that right arm. That's a good call.
Grabbing that right arm. Peoples-Jones can't really get it up there. Wasn't sure if they were going to call it there for a minute.
Yes,
some great coverage on the night.
Yeah, they waited to the last minute.
Oh my God!
That play does put him into field goal range. 15 seconds.
I say go to the end zone, man. Ball on the 35-yard line. Just go to the end zone. Can't take a sack, whatever you do. Quick pass.
Looks right and delivers. He's got Higgins again.
Higgins with a 5-yard gain. 11 seconds to go. What do you do here? You got to go to the end zone. Cannot take a sack at all.
Doubling up in the NFL. Knowing you're getting the ball out of the second half, you want to try to get points at the end of the first half. Double that up in the second half. If the Browns are able to finish this and get points, huge momentum shifts going into the
absolutely.
A little bit careful here. No timeouts. 11 seconds.
No, we're out.
Just say we're out. 35-yard line. Going to the end zone. Nope, incomplete.
Well, with 5 seconds now, the field goal team will come out.
All right, here we go. To avoid the first shutout in 3 years, here comes the field goal attempt.
So you've got a corner route and a go route. Just take a shot down the sideline, no real chance.
I mean, to me, I'm throwing to the end zone, man.
Nick just being safe right there. I don't want to complete that, even if I can get that corner route into Njoku.
Check out the Kurt Warner movie.
Get no points out of this.
All right, here we go. 47-yard attempt to avoid the shutout. And the Raiders burned their last timeout.
Made it, but it won't count. Right in the snap. 3rd and final timeout. Las Vegas.
Now, LA does get the ball to start the second half.
Hey, Speaking of the movie, American.
I got it. Got it.
Money. Keep up the good work on all your broadcasts. Much respect on how you run your chat.
Hey, appreciate that, John. The kind words and the dono, my friend. Raiders get the ball to start the second half. So the Kurt Warner movie came out this week, and I'm like, why would you come out this week? For me, I would have waited to next year. I think they wanted to try to get an Oscar. I think that's why they released it, though, man. But
have a chance to impact.
That's what's up, man. Zachary Levi as Kurt Warner. This movie reminded me of that Family Guy episode with Valerie, Bert, and Ernie.
But lately, he's struggled overall.
Cleveland trying to get on the board. 47-yard attempt. Kick is up, and he missed it. He missed it.
After making the one that was wiped away because of the timeout before.
And they're going to walk away with no points here. He missed it. So let me give him, wow, that makes me sad, man. Cleveland, shut out for the first time and a half in 3 years. See y'all in 13 minutes. Unbelievable. are back for the second half. I got to give it up. I got to give an apology, man, to Donovan Peoples-Jones. So the ball was actually punched out of his hand. They showed a real good view of it from that certain angle, man. So he had the ball. He caught it, but it was punched out of his hand. It wouldn't have been a fumble, but it was indeed a catch. So I got to apologize to the young man because I thought that was on him. But we're back.
Month or two of the season.
Here we go. I think here's the game right here. It comes down to this right here.
That move into first place in the North with a win. That make it 6 teams at 8-6.
So there you go.
In the battle for those 3 wild card spots in the AFC.
So you were right. The Cleveland Browns will take the lead in that AFC North if they win this game.
In the playoff picture. Let's check in with Melissa.
Well, you guys hit the nail on the head. I should have just talked to you at halftime because certainly not the Nick Chubb game that the coaches thought it would be. I talked to acting head coach Mike Prefer about that, asked him why. He said the Raiders defense doing a great job. He said we have to open things up. We have to catch the ball when we have the opportunity to catch the ball.
He ain't never lied.
Field goals when we have
Gotta make the catches.
to do that. He said the biggest challenge right now is just to get a drive going, to sustain a drive. And then defensively, he said, I think our defense is playing great. And like you guys just mentioned, he said the key is going to be getting a turnover.
10-0 game. It's the Raiders to start with it here in the second half. Their car started the game 9 for 9. Not quite as efficient as the half went on, but they got Jacobs going. They got Barber going.
Derek Carr in the shotgun, changing the play.
There to begin half number 2.
Hand off to Jacobs, who gets to carry out of halftime. A gain of 3.
Raiders' point of view, here's Steve Weish.
Well, guys, you saw on that play the inside run, and Rick Bisaccia, the interim head coach, said he loves the way the inside run is working. They're going to stick with it. He would have loved to have gotten points, a touchdown, instead of a field goal. But he said the fact that they are taking time off the clock, that is huge for them. So he likes the way the offense is playing. He also said Peyton Barber, he's really playing well.
Second and 7.
Him and Josh Jacobs in throughout the rest of the second half.
Yeah, and Steve is actually Peyton Barber.
Derek has been spending a lot of time in the shotgun.
Josh Jacobs.
Across the middle, incomplete. Looking for Edwards. Incomplete. Third down coming up. This is a big stand for the Cleveland Browns. And shout out to the Cowboys, man. The Cowboys are the 2nd seed, if I'm not mistaken, in the NFC, man. So never would have thought that. Shout out to Mark Holmes and Druzy and all the other Cowboys fans. Michael Anthony Fitness. 3rd and 7. Shotgun for Derek Carr. Spending his whole life. They bring some heat. Still got time across the middle. Oh, he dropped it. Deshaun Jackson had it wide open. Hit him in both of his hands, and the old man dropped it. Sam, my bad. Wow. That is a... You got to catch that, old man. Got to catch it, old man.
Takes his eye off it, trying to make a play after the catch. Big mistake there.
Yeah, they are 10-4, 2nd place. I think the Tampa Bay's 3rd and the Cardinals are 4th. No, they better not throw a flag. Goes out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Kicker tried to get a little action going on.
Next gen stats powered by AWS.
Got to mute that real quick. Cleveland got to get, they were doing something at the half, man. They got to keep this thing going. Bree says, let's go Raiders. Hollywood says, wow, yeah, man. The Dallas Cowboys, bro. I mean, kind of quietly creeping up. Cowboys ain't won a Super Bowl in 27 years. So they trying to get back on the map.
Well done by this Raiders offensive line.
Cardinals aid. Pacer. Imagine if they lose this coming week. Shaky ain't the word, bro. Collapse is more like it. Hand off to Chubb, and Chubb is going to lose a yard and a half, man. Raiders ain't having it today.
Talk about Jonathan Abram. They love to bring him down in kind of a linebacker position. He just comes off the backside. That type of outside.
Ain't having it today.
That guy is always unaccounted for. Just a matter of whether he can chase him down and make the tackle. Abram did it well right there.
Hey, Rico, 5-5.
For Nick Chubb, this is now a 3rd consecutive game where he's struggled to gain much traction.
2nd and 11.
The #1 run defense in the NFL, the last 2 in the Ravens. The Raiders D that has struggled.
Hand off to Chubb again. They got to try something new, man. Chubb gets 3 yards. You got to try something new. This is not working.
we go, 3rd and long, as we were talking about, winning 1st and 2nd.
This ain't working, man. You got to switch it up.
Nothing in those situations. Now you put the onus once again on Nick Mullens to have to make a big throw. But let's just say with Nick Chubb, that he can break.
So if you have not voted, now's your chance. That poll will close at the end of this quarter.
That's what adds up to those big running games that he has.
Hey, Gary, I wouldn't be surprised. 3rd and 9. Come on, Cleveland. Let's go, man. Get back in this game. Come on, stop it. God.
Per carry through his first 4 seasons, under 2.
They bring pressure. Hit as he threw. Complete to Donovan. He is going to be short.
And it's 4th down.
And the Bluebirds are here.
Get into those 3rd and long situations. Teams know you got to throw the football.
That's on the center, bro. If somebody jumps,
done a nice job tonight in a couple situations,
you got to snap it.
Pressure in his face,
man, he got
what do we see again? 3rd and long.
Yikes.
They throw and complete the ball underneath the sticks, and they've got a punt again.
It's Keyshawn Nixon from his corner
the Raiders really need this game.
Here is a very busy man, Dustin Colquitt.
This is terrible. Ugh, terrible punt. Out of bounds at the 27. That was terrible.
Out of bounds. So the Raiders back on offense.
Absolutely horrible. I mean, this is terrible. Monday night, Minnesota, Chicago. Chicago is pretty much eliminated, but not officially. And Minnesota needs a win to even think about it. I think they are the 9th or 10th seed, somewhere around there. But tomorrow's going to be a good one, man. They gave me the Rams Seahawks. That's what I have in my area. A lot of football this week. Then we're back on Thursday. Last Thursday night football game of the season. And then it's 2 Saturday. Right now, just 2 lined up for Sunday and then 1 Monday. So this is our last week, ladies and gentlemen, of this type of football. It disappears. It starts kind of dwindling down after this. Our last Monday night game is 2 weeks from today. That's our last Monday night game. Yes, let me make sure. January 3rd, somewhere around there. Windows 11. I'm getting used to using it, man. And right now, I'm not really feeling it. But, you know, last Monday night is 2 weeks from today. Last Thursday is 3 days from today. And then it starts to disappear. Yeah, Paul. Yep. Yes, they're just 1 game tomorrow. And that's only because of the COVID situation. So, yep. Hollywood says, bang, bang, Niner game. I'm sorry to say, but the Browns suck. What's up, Hatters? What's going on, man? It says dagger time for the Raiders. Hey, we're doing that Rams game tomorrow, bro. I know you said your dad's a Rams fan, so we're doing that. They gave us that game. No. Hollywood, I'll try and get through the first quarter, man. That's all I can do. That mug is hot, bro. Can the Cleveland score so it's not such a short game? Appreciate y'all. We finally made it to 250 likes. I appreciate that. I'll be watching the Rams stream. Yeah, hey, you know we helped the Rams yesterday by beating the Cardinals. Do you know that Kyler Murray has never beaten the Detroit Lions? And that sounds a little hyperbolic, and it kind of is. But he's never beat the Detroit Lions. 1st and 10. Carr under pressure. Quick pass. Moreau with a 6-yard gain.
As the catch here, stopped by Anthony Walker. NFL Network has a big one.
Got to mute it. Year 1, his very first game in his career, he came back and tied us. We had an 18-point lead in the 4th quarter, and we blew it. The second year, last year, we came back and had a walk-off field goal, and then this year, we completely destroyed him. He has not beaten the Lions.
Happened on the other side of the ball for the
2nd and 4. Come on, Cleveland. Do it for LeBron James and Cleveland Brown, man. 4 seconds on the play clock. Hand off to Jacobs. Jacobs up the left side. He's going to get close to the first down. He's going to be like half a yard short. Oh, they gave him the first down. Wow. Nice spot.
That means for those at home is in the huddle. You're going to call 2 plays. Call a play, and then you say we're going to kill to the
okay, Hollywood, so it's moving now.
Checks out the front.
So you lost all that time, bro.
Run to a run based on the defensive
that is terrible.
Of the Cleveland Browns.
Third-year veteran. Started from day 1 since the Raiders drafted him in the 2nd round. In
1st and 10. Think a score here puts his game away.
1 year left on his contract. Massive extension that he signed a few years ago.
Got a clock stoppage here.
Fusion here.
No flag, it's just a stoppage of clock.
There's no timeout on the field. Please reset the play clock to 25 seconds. It's 3rd down and a half a yard.
Okay, good. So it was not a first down. Thank you. I was about to say, that was a real generous spot they gave him.
What Derek Carr was saying was we were taking our time getting lined up for a 1st and 10 play when, in fact, it's 3rd and about a
Hey,
foot.
Terrence, I agree with you 100%, man. The Colts started off 0-3 or something like that. And the Niners have won like the last 5 out of 6, somewhere around there. 3rd and 1. Here we go. Quarterback sneak. Did he get it? Well, he didn't. It didn't look like he got it. But they're going to give him a nice spot. That's close. That's close, man. I don't know if he got it, but they might give it to him.
So he ends up recovering it himself.
Oh, he fumbled the ball.
Those knees down wherever that football's at as he's going down. I'm not sure he's.
Yeah, that's not a. He don't have it. He don't have it, bro. The snap was actually fumbled. It was.
They're going to spot him short.
Yeah, that's a good call. And they're going to punt it. Wow, it was a fumbled exchange, and when his knees were down and he grabbed it, he's down.
Oh man, it's a great situation to go for. We only need
yeah, Michael, I agree with you 100%.
Let's continue to play the field position game. We're up by 2 scores right now.
Hey, 7-10. You talking about like the championship game, bro? Like for the trophy, or like yeah, Kelsey had a stud. Now he's out this week. It was a fake.
They got it.
And they got the first down.
Run the fake and get the first
wow.
down.
They weren't expecting that.
That is Dallin Levitt, the safety.
They went for a fake.
Or you stay aggressive and you just do it a different way. That's how you do it. Nice little snap to the up back.
Man, that was a good play.
Everything down.
He got just enough too.
Right off the edge. Didn't get much, but enough to move the chains.
Wow. Hey, 17. How much did you have to put into that, bro?
And the drive continues for the Raiders.
Man, 1,000? Well, hey, wishing you the best, bro. That's huge. 1st and 10.
Jacobs.
Hand off to Jacobs. He gets a yard and a half. 2nd down.
Scrimmage. Javonte Moffitt after a game of 1. We got a couple head coaches.
Hey, 17. Is there a like a 2nd place prize or just the winner, man?
For the Browns, acting as
hey, Kelsey got COVID, bro, so he's out. So you're gonna have to make sure you tighten that line up. Tighten that line up, bro.
This team pulling the trigger on the fake.
2nd and 9. Browns are giving it all they have, man. Play action. Carr looking to go. Goes to, man, got Jacobs first down. He gains like 15, man. This might be ball game right here because the Browns can't do anything on offense.
By Derek Carr trying to get the 2nd level throw. Coverage carries it down the field. You see him working his eyes.
And that was a good throw by Derek Carr.
Check down is.
Winner take all.
Ages. Can't preach that enough. Always know where your check down
all right, man. Well, hey, tighten it up, bro.
Get a completion.
Hey, he can't carry you this week, man.
Barber replaces Jacobs.
1st and 10 in Browns territory. Play action. Carr's going to have to scramble, but he's going to go down. Finally got to him.
He needs some milk.
Finished him off. Browns are saying they've got the ball
Oh, it was a fumble. It was a fumble. Wait a minute. I'm too busy.
He needs some milk.
Recovered by the Browns. Is this the turnover they needed? Let's see. Okay, so Derek Carr. Oh, that left leg, though. Yeah, that is a fumble. It is a fumble. It will be Cleveland's ball. But that left leg for D is left or right leg. I think it's the right leg. That's a nasty looking hit, man. He might have to come out. Marcus Mariota might be seeing some action. Yeah, it was a fumble on the sack. And that's all facts. And Paul says, I spoke too soon. This is my first time playing fantasy in 5 years. I can never enjoy my Sundays when I play fantasy. You know what, 710? I found being a Lions fan, bro, for me, all I had to look forward to was fantasy. And I'm mad at myself because I should have put in Renfro a long time ago. I might have had a shot at making the playoffs, but I was the 10th in 10th place, so I missed out. We had like an 8-man team, so it's not for money or anything, though, but this is only my second year, so I'll be better next year. Hey, Pacers. Yeah, I know, man. I know MicroMike is pretty huge on him, a Detroit Lions YouTube creator. We do a show together, and he wouldn't mind Mariota backing up. We get Goff, obviously. He's on the roster. We pick up Marcus and draft somebody. Bang, bang, Niner gang. Hollywood is, he love him some Niners, man. But I think you need to be careful. You need to be careful about them Niners, man. It's always that sneaky, streaky team that comes up and just kind of runs through people. So they better be careful. Absolutely. I need to respect the mods. A respect the mod soundbite. Well, he's a Niners fan, Pacers. And he's got like 300 hours in my chat, man. You know who I hate? The Green Bay Packers. All right, here we go. Derek Carr.
Derek Carr, after that sack, was down for a while. Great sign.
So he's limping a little bit. That was a nasty hit, man. But Cleveland. So it was a fumble. It was recovered by the Browns. Yeah, it looked worse than it probably was. Myles Garrett in on the sack. Should be a half a sack for Myles. I don't know who gets credit for the fumble. 1st and 10. Already in Raiders territory. You're going to do something. You got to do it now. Screen pass to Njoku. He's going to get enough for the first down. Gains 14. Got to get it moving. Got to get it moving, man. Here we go. Okay, Hollywood, I get the Chiefs, bro, but why the Seahawks? What's wrong with the Seahawks, man?
Off of that fumble recovery, and now a nice play.
I'm a Lions fan. I'm supposed to hate the Packers. I'm supposed to hate the Packers. That comes with the territory.
Over the first 10 games of the season, had 8 of them. They've had 8 over the last 3, and hoping that their first one tonight can ignite a comeback.
I dislike the Packers, but loved Brett Favre. And I can't stand Aaron Rodgers, bro. Like, I can't stand him. I hate the Seahawks, but my girl's a fan. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. I thought they did something to you, Hollywood. You know, as a Lions fan, like, we've never been to the Super Bowl, right? Us and the Browns. And you can't count the Texans and Jags. But if we made it and lost, I don't know, man. I don't know how I would feel. Like the Niners did a couple years. Like, you know what I mean? The Niners have several under their belt. If we made it, like, I would want to win, bro. I couldn't stand a loss. I would be devastated. Absolutely hate Aaron Rodgers. I can't stand him because he's arrogant. I mean, he's good, but he's just a dirtbag. like the whole "I own you" comment. Then he tried to apologize for it. The whole immunization thing. Then I saw him on Pat McAfee, and I was like, I can't stand this guy. This is why I don't his player persona. I don't know him as a person, so I'm speaking strictly on who I see. I don't really know who Aaron Rodgers is, but I can't stand him, man. Owner, do you like Raiders? I mean, Raiders are okay. Why don't you like Rodgers and you don't play Jeopardy? Wilson would definitely improve the Browns. He always cries to the refs. I got Raiders +3.
Money. Imagine what your reaction would have been in Week 5 to Goff being on COVID reserve compared to now. Also that Victory Monday never felt better.
Hey, appreciate that, Zay. You know what? Forget my reaction. What about the Lions fan base? Because they were cheering when he came back in the game yesterday. Like, they know Jared Goff is our best chance to win. And now he's out for a week. And I think the Lions are going to really see what Jared Goff is capable of. Like, this guy, Tim Boyle, the only plus is that we're playing the Atlanta Falcons.
Derek Carr limping his way off of the field after that sack fumble.
All right, so the Browns, could this be the thing that turns this game around? But you're right.
Myles Garrett is right in the middle of forcing that thing.
Myles Garrett will be credited for at least half a sack, trying to get. I don't think he's going to catch Michael Strahan, though.
Yards on the first play of the drive with Njoku.
Hand off to Chubb. Chubb's got a lane in the middle, but that lane closed up fast. He gains 4.
Hey, guys, when it comes to Derek Carr, he is good to go. He injured his lower left leg, but he stepped up. He was bouncing on it.
He hates Rodgers over his own personal health.
Gave a thumbs up.
I wouldn't go that far.
His hat on, and Marcus Mariota, his backups, not even bother taking his jacket off.
Sigh of relief all around.
A-Rod mad about them drafting his replacement.
2nd and 6. Browns looking for
but he had to sit, too. They made that brother sit. If I was Aaron Rodgers, I'd be salty, too. Hand off to Chubb. Chubb trying to get going. First down, 20, 10, inside the 7. And the Cleveland Browns are finally in the red zone.
There you go. It doesn't take long.
Do I get to play the graphic? Finally. Are we going to see a Cleveland score after being shut out for the first time and a half in 3 years? Do it for Baker, man. Do it for Coach.
As well as that big speed.
24 for number 24. Finally breaks loose. 1st and goal from the 6.
1st and goal. Ball at the 6. They're going to give it to Chubb, man. Chubb about to get this TD. They give it to him up the middle. He gains 2.5.
Short game.
2nd down and goal.
He's the kind of guy with
Let's
as
go.
big as he is, as bruising of a style as he has.
Michael says, key up the animation. Chaz, I love Chaz. Chaz is that, he reminds me of us, man, Lions fans, where you got to doubt your team so you won't be disappointed. Chaz, they will score, bro. They will score. But as a Lions fan, I can say that because I'm not emotionally invested in your team, so I completely understand. Here we go, Cleveland. This one's for you. 3rd and goal. Dearness is in the game. Play action. Nice play action. Nowhere to go. Oh, caught by Njoku, but he's out of bounds. What? Wait, what? He caught that in bounds? Hold on, man. Hold on. I gotta see this. I'm gonna play the animation, but I don't know about that. Touchdown, Browns. I don't know about that. That's close, man. He got both feet down. Let me see. He has the ball. 1 foot. Oh, his 2nd foot is out of bounds. Yeah, I think it comes back. It comes back, man. 2nd foot was on the white. Incomplete pass, I told you. I told you, bro. I saw that from TV. Incomplete pass. He was already on the white.
One of those, if you don't put your heel down, just stay up on your toe. And
no, sir. I do not smoke, man. Did you ask that because I keep drinking? I drink more than I eat, bro. I drink in the car. I drink doing nothing. Like, I drink, bro. Like, that's what I do. There's a joke. When I get in a car, all I do is drink. I have to stop at the gas station and get something to drink. But no, I'm not. I can't smoke, man. Never been. Have asthma. Cannot smoke, my brother.
Let's see if somebody else.
So it was not a touchdown. Incomplete pass. This one's going to go to Chubb. Should I cue it up again? 3rd and goal. Ball is the 5. Chubb is in the backfield. Here we go. Man in motion. They give it to Chubb. Chubb up the left side. He's going in. Touchdown, Cleveland. I told you. I told you. Touchdown, Cleveland. I told you. Didn't I tell you? Hold on. Let me cue up the sound bite.
I told you. What did I tell you? Didn't I tell you? 'Cause I told you. And when did I tell you? A long time ago. And what did I say will happen when I told you? Exactly what just happened.
I told you. I said it was going the whole time. I said it was going to Chubb. Let's go. Cleveland back in this thing. After, man. Up, straight up the middle. Here comes the extra point. Kick is up. It is good. And we got a game, folks. Nick Chubb, somebody said it. That fumble turned this game around. Now it's a party. See, Chaz, I told, don't worry, bro. As a fellow teammate of a team that's never been to the Super Bowl, I understand what you're doing, man. You are psyching yourself out so as to not be disappointed. I know. That was us yesterday. I didn't think we were going to win that game until like 5 minutes left. I said, man, we're going to win this game. Browns in first. They got to win, Joe. They got to get the lead first, man. Jackie says, love you, Grid. You make me laugh. Well, you know, that's why I do this, man. Entertainment. I'm an entertainer. I entertain. Browns are just playing with Vegas. Quick question. Why do people keep talking about Jonathan Taylor for MVP but not Cooper Kupp? You know what? I think it's probably them. He had like 5 TDs a couple games ago. I don't think he has a chance to win it, tell you the truth. I think the running back is probably one of the last positions. I mean, who won MVP? Like Marshall Faulk, somewhere around there a long time ago. So I think, or Tomlinson, Sean Alexander won it one year. So personally, right now, it's close. It's between Rodgers and Brady. It's close. It's only close because of that shutout last night. Rodgers threw what? A couple touchdown passes. So, but Rodgers only had until last night like 4 interceptions, somewhere around there. Brady had 10, if I'm not mistaken. So, I don't know, man. I think Rodgers could repeat. I really think Aaron Rodgers could repeat. Yeah. When was the last MVP to repeat seasons? Yeah, we like a clean chat. But y'all knew. Y'all don't know that. AD was the last to win MVP. No, Cup, there's no way. KHTV says Brett Favre 3 times in a row. What years, KH? That's crazy. Trophy. I like the Super Bowl trophy. That boy is sick. Nice and clean. You got to wear gloves when you handle it. I'll take the Lombardi. Give me the Lombardi.
Has a touchdown. It's 10-7.
Here we go. We got a game, ladies and gentlemen. Derek Carr is going to come back into the game from the 10-yard line. And now the crowd is getting into it. Cleveland, the Browns are going to play well now, or better.
Finds the end zone to get the Browns on the board.
We talk a lot about situational
man,
football.
KH with the knowledge. 3 times in a row? Wow, 95, 96, 97. That's crazy. That was my 10th, 11th, and 12th grade years. Wow.
Maybe surprised a little bit.
That's insane. Yes, CJ, I watched the NFL, just not a lot, man. Pistons suck, and it's just too many games on. 82 games is too many. 1st and 10. Derek Carr is in the game. He looks a little gimpy on that leg though. The tight end, Moreau, with a first down and a gain of 13. Derek Carr looks a little gimpy, man.
Guys, no one was more excited on the Browns sideline after that score than Myles Garrett. I asked him before this game if he felt, just in this instance with all the COVID.
Yeah, Hollywood, that's facts, bro.
The defense had to carry this game.
42.
Well,
my son is turning 12 in about 2 weeks. I graduated in 97. Was born in 79.
He was there, and he challenged them this week, even despite the COVID. He said, it doesn't matter. If I feel like they need it, I'm going to do that.
Myles Garrett is a scary dude, man.
Is get back to the playoffs.
Well, one of his buddies up front is down here, Takk McKinley. Myles Garrett
looks like he's favoring that
one of the key leaders,
left hand.
The face of this franchise in a lot of ways. Short break, back in a moment.
Got to mute. Peyton Manning, 08-09. Says NBA should be a playoff for the championship season is way too long. Yeah, 82 games is just way too many, bro. It's like a game every other day. So, for me, I'm kind of one of them playoff guys. Like, I'll watch the playoffs, but Mr. Vintage says Myles Garrett is my defensive player of the year. I have 5 grandkids, Grid. You ain't old yet. Well, it depends on how you look at it, Jackie, but congratulations on those 5. I don't think I'm old. I'm late to the party. Myles Garrett got punched in the face by a fan. When? Grid, you can do the fans. Can you do the fans Saints game? Wait, Grid, wait, what? Wait, hold on, Jorge. That went too fast. Grid, you can do the fans Saints game because it's next Monday night. Okay, so Takk McKinley, that left leg, he can't even put pressure on it, man. Okay, Jorge, let me check that real quick, man. I would love to see the Dolphins. I only seen them one time this year.
That includes Jadeveon Clowney, so McKinley was playing an even bigger role.
I've only seen them one time in the past 2 years.
Okay, in his first season with the
Browns, so week
16
16
years in Atlanta.
Oh yeah, ESPN. Jorge, absolutely, man. We on.
Just coming off the edge.
Ooh.
Like a whole lot going on, but obviously that left ankle.
Looks like it's his left ankle.
Underneath him. Let's hope it's not serious, but as I said,
he looks like he's in pain though. And he just got it like he was rushing.
The Browns are going to be without.
He's crying, man. He's crying, bro. I don't know if it's painful or he just.
As Takk McKinley is carted off.
And he was just rushing the passer, and his leg got caught underneath him. Okay, yeah, Jorge, we on, man. Week 16, Monday night. We got Dolphins Saints. That's absolutely.
Gotta have. They move into a first-place tie. Virtue of the tiebreakers, technically would be in first place.
Yes.
And they'd be one of
CJ, we going straight into that game, man. Hand off to Jacobs. Jacobs is going to get 6. It's going to be second.
Picture that both these teams are involved in. You've got the Browns sitting there right at 7-6. The Raiders, as bad as things have been since the 5-2 start, with a win.
All right, let me just mute that just in case. Dolphins still in this thing, man. Them last 3 seeds, the wild card round, that's going to be crazy.
But man, I almost feel like it's even more important for the
second and 4. Browns got all the momentum right now. Player just went down. Let's see if they play for him. Coach, no Landry. Hand off to Jacobs. Jacobs is going to gain 1 or 2. It's going to be 3rd and short.
Big play right here for that Cleveland defense.
Yes.
Opportunity.
I pretty much every game, 4 to 5 games a week, and the Super Bowl is priority number 1. Yeah, Hollywood, it ain't nothing better, man. Michael Johnson, that is only on 49ers games.
From this down and distance, Richard replaces Josh Jacobs.
Big 3rd down. They rush 4. Derek, plenty of space. Wide open. Man, first down, Jones. He was wide open. Derek Carr could have ran that thing, too. That's how you can tell he hurt, because that middle was wide open, man. First down.
All about getting the hips of the DB turned. He turns back to the inside. Great separation. Doesn't get much more open than that on a 3rd and short. Nice throw by Derek Carr.
Zay Jones, guy that's come on lately, had just 9 catches over the first 10 games. That's his 15th over the last 4. So dealing without, again, Darren Waller. No Henry Ruggs.
1st and 10, ball at the Browns 35. Hand off to Jacobs. Jacobs got a lane up the middle. He gains 9. It's going to be 2nd and 1. We're going to run this thing into the 4th quarter.
Joe, we saw Ty McKinley it off, obviously very visibly upset, in a lot of pain. Just got the official word. It's an ankle, and clearly he is out for the rest of the game.
Make sure you guys vote. Poll closes in 2 minutes and 18 seconds. 2nd and 1.
Has been the biggest reason for their success this year.
Pretty close.
Well, it's not been good tonight. Really has not been good in quite some time.
No, not close enough. 2nd and 1. 10 seconds on the play clock. They're about to run this too. Hand off to Jacobs. Jacobs running hard, man. 1st down. And that's going to take us to the 23-yard line and under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter.
For that big game from Josh Jacobs.
Josh is doing his thing, man.
Back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons to begin his career. Leaning on him a little bit here tonight. What has been a tough season overall, just now crossing 500 yards.
And we are on for a game as well tomorrow. I get to see Matthew Stafford. I'm saying that sarcastically, of course.
Inside a minute in this
2 more plays in this quarter. Hand off to Jacobs again. He's going to gain just 1.
That's exactly what you need, that quick penetration.
Yep, so it's like maybe 2 seconds between when the play is actually finished and when the play clock begins.
But they can be just as big in the run game.
It's a big game for the Raiders, man. Got to hold on to this lead. Last play potentially of the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 9, shotgun.
2nd and 9. They've got to snap it.
Ball at the 21.
Closing seconds of this.
What are you doing here? 3 seconds on the play clock. Got to get it off.
Wants the snap. Needs the snap.
They don't get it. What is happening, bro?
Signals for the timeout.
Did Carr get the timeout? They did. Wow, that was close.
Boy, what a bad spot to have to use their first
that
timeout.
Was close. Timeout.
It's tough. They give Derek Carr a lot of freedom at the line of scrimmage to make changes and get into different plays. Certain times they'll go up there with a certain package and they'll have the opportunity to go to any play in that package. See, he's trying to get that snap to come. I'm not sure he got the timeout call. I think that came from the sideline. He might have been a touch late, but we do that as quarterbacks.
2nd and 9.
Come on, why can't you hear me? Give me the football.
What's up, Dave?
It's the dog pound, man. It's hard to hear.
Girl says I hate this video. Well, sorry to hear that, man. It's terrible.
Because we took way too much time, but on the big screen it looks like it was all on the center.
Hey, I told you, Mr. Vintage, it's because of the Lions, bro. They stopped calling it after that Lions game. 2nd and 9, 3 seconds before the 4th quarter. Because see, now if they start calling them, then it's gonna, justify us complaining. 3rd and 5. Carr, plenty of time. Got Zay incomplete. He had it, but then he dropped it. Greedy Williams with the defense, and that is going to bring us to the 4th quarter. Wow. He had it. We've seen a lot of that today. He had it, dropped it, and we are going to start the 4th quarter with the game here. Be right back. Mark says, come on, man. So what do y'all think, man? Poll is going to close. We had 907 votes. I'm 30. Y'all making me feel old. Grid, delay of game. The delay of game trauma from the Ravens. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, bro, it's facts. It's facts, DJ. If you notice, they're not calling anything now. If they call them now, then, you know, for people that's not paying attention, they're going to be like, well, why didn't they call it during the, you know, the Ravens game? Should have been a 71-yard attempt, or at least a Hail Mary. But no. Michael got this chair from the website, Killer Bee. So I actually clicked on a link. It's a streamer. His name is Wild for Games, and he was advertising the chair, and I clicked in his Amazon affiliate link and got it. This is my 3rd year with this chair. It's not that bad, man. The arms are starting to crack just a little bit as far as the pleather or whatever. I think it was like $199, somewhere around there. So I got to tighten up this armrest over here. See, that's why I fell off the armrest yesterday. It's shaky. All right, we're back.
Quarter in a 3-point game.
Oh boy, 3rd and 9. This is huge right here. Can they hold him to a field goal? They got to get to the 12-yard line. Ball at the 21. Shotgun for Carr. Here's the snap. They rush forward. Carr looking. Nowhere to go. Running right, looking to throw. Throws it out of bounds. Incomplete. Dog pound, stand up. A field goal attempt coming. See what we can get here. Can Cleveland win this thing?
Defense, you can bend, but don't break. Give them 3 points, not 7, nothing open.
Hey, Edward, you know about the gangster league, man. This is for my homies. That's what happened, man. It's when I went to go lean on it, it went like a half an inch, and I fell off. Myles Garrett is he's gimpy, man. Looks like the hammy. Here we go. To put him up by 6. Still keeps it a 1-possession game. Kick is up, and he just got it.
2 for 2 tonight.
Nope, that's not the right one. Supposed to be this one. There we go. Got to get him right. Got to get him right. And we're on commercial break. 13-7. Cleveland will have the ball when we come back. Hey, Hollywood, you know, that might be the reason, too. But I got to admit, man, that Don Julio got your boy hooked. And you said, Hollywood, it's a few past that, right? That Julio Resposado, that's a whole different ball game, man. That's a whole different ball game. Segment says, oh, Michael, okay, let me see, bro. Yeah, I don't have a, Michael, you want his link or just a link to the chair? Because look, I need a sponsorship with them, man, while you playing. Who's ankle? Tack McKinley. Wait, lost my girlfriend. Told me they won. David, what? Okay, if we score, play the "Didn't I Tell You" soundbite. Grid, that's the bottom of the crop. What the Resposado is? Who has been ruled out for the game? Tack McKinley for the Browns. Commercial break right now. Well, I actually found the video. No. Myles Garrett has not been ruled out. It looks like his left thigh is it's either his thigh or his knee. Hey, KJ, they usually find you, man. I did have a DX Racer, but it wound up being a scam. It wound up being a scam, man. They told me they would send me a chair for free. And it was a new offer. Okay, here we go.
Moments ago, Myles Garrett limping his way into the injury tent. The Browns down 6. already down 18 players coming into the night. They lost Tech McKinley earlier, and now their superstar defensive end.
All right, I'm gonna put the link in my chat for the video that I got the chair from. If you do decide to buy this chair, tell them the Gridiron Blitz sent you. That's the link to the video. In his description is a affiliate link for the chair.
Issues here with this team, but all things considered, we're still within one score.
Did Myles Garrett do another equipment clubbing?
To survive this week.
Exactly. You're just trying to get out of here, hopefully sneak out a win. Defense doing their part.
Yeah, Drew. That's where it took me. It took me to Amazon.
Now the offense has to come back and do theirs.
Let's take a look at what might have happened here with Garrett on that third down play.
He looked like he got hurt like
when you're just working, pushing on a 320-pound man.
it's either the growing. He holding that right
come up inside of that right leg.
Yeah, it looked like it might be the growing area, man.
So out of the injury time.
He's got 0 sacks today, not even half. That's not even right.
A bit of a wince. Revisit Garrett moving forward, but right now it's about the
you want to know about the hairset? Come on, Michael. I'm just giving out all my knowledge, bro. Come on, man. Come on. I tell you what, it's not cheap. It's not cheap, my brother. First, I'm actually about to give me another one of the same brand, just a newer model. Hand off to Chubb. Chubb up the right side, and he gains maybe 2.
Different offenses do it different ways, Joe. We heard the kill earlier by the Raiders.
So cool to see youngsters enjoying the game.
Can. Same type of thing in the huddle. Call 2 plays. Can 1 play.
Yeah, Joe says right growing. It looked like it.
4 plays in Raiders territory during that first half, and then they got things going. Got in the end zone on the last drive.
Yeah.
6 here.
Second and 9. Quick pass. Oh, incomplete. Try to get it to Felton and off the hands of him.
You know, you said this week, when you get down to a third quarterback, you're hoping that he
can we break 1,000? Chaz, I don't know, man. Sound like they cussing, though. I will shoot them an email.
Just like that.
Hey, that's what's up, KJ. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, once you get over like 20,000, you start getting sponsorships, but some of them be maybe fake, man.
Nick Mullens has done his job tonight.
On third and long, a deep
going
drop,
deep.
Throw,
Njoku tried to get up there. Incomplete. It's going to be 4th and 9.
We're down there.
I don't like that series for the Browns, man. Like I got to spam a fake one now.
Third down. See right here. Little 7 pump. Lean to the outside and squeeze back to the inside. Only problem is when you have a middle safety.
All my YouTube creators, if you get an email and the sender is from somebody with the CZ at the end of their email address, it is a fraud, man.
Good defense there by the Raiders.
Quick to punt it.
100%.
Just be joining us. Come after a couple of these tonight. Almost.
We got 14 minutes. Are we going to be off in time for the next game? Renfro with the muff. His second time muffing today.
Has muffed the punt.
And we're going to go to commercial break. He has muffed 2 punts today. Would you be open to doing a ad mid-video? Okay, so Pacers, here's the deal. So I get AdSense. Like when you guys clicked in, you saw an ad. Now, I have no idea what ad you're seeing and where they put them. They just put them, right? So if you do a ad mid-video, you have to then label your stream as contains paid promotion. And if they're not paying me as much as a really good stream will pay me, then I'm going to have to pass on that. That's all I'll say about that. We on commercial break? Okay, Joe, this was a inexpensive model. They do have a lumbar support that will heat. You got to plug it in, though. So I want to say this thing was like $229. I bought it this is my 3rd season. Did you ever figure out what the... Yes, Dave, I did. And that has been taken care of, man. Because I talked to him yesterday and I asked, like, what happened. And he told me. So, yeah. I don't know if he said anything to you, but he told me it's been taken care of. I don't know. I got YouTube Premium. I mean, like a sponsorship where you stop talking about the Lions and talk about something like Keeps or SeatGeek. Same thing. Well, I'm not talking about the Lions now, but I get that. Let me play the soundbite because you need a soundbite for that one. Lions are my team, man.
Got him!
So either way, if I have to, even though, okay, if I play a sponsored ad, then I have to mark my videos or streams as paid promotion. On those streams, you don't get AdSense. So they would have to pay me more than I'm making on a stream. Yeah, Dave, I understand. I understand, bro. I told him about it last night. Nobody said anything to me over there. Yeah, well, I know.
Figured coming into the game that
I know. But we took care of it, though.
Part of the load. He's done more in the second half, but overall, it's not been nearly as productive.
And we're back.
Well, you say the electric play there. There hasn't been any big plays.
Cleveland hanging around, but I fear a score with by the Raiders ends this game.
For the Raiders, but it's just slow and methodical, and you wonder which team is going to break it open with a big
No,
play.
Dave, he's not trying to call you a liar. He's trying to flex. That's what he's doing. 1st and 10. Carr going deep. He's got a man. Overthrows Jones. Incomplete. Would have been caught at the 11-yard line. 2nd down and 10.
2nd and 10.
Yes. Pacers, if they pay me enough, yes, absolutely. Let me just say, I just say this, though, and I'm being modest here. Depending on how good these streams do, you have to put at least 3 zeros in that number. That's all I'm saying. I ain't going to say how many. You know, the numbers in those zeros, but it's going to be good.
Plus 60 of them this year.
Yeah, Dave, he trying to flex. You know Hollywood, man. I mean, the brother look at his profile pic. Look at his profile pic, man. He trying to floss. Hand off to Barber, and Barber is going to lose 3 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 14 with under 14 minutes to go in this 4th quarter.
I'm talking about. You can see right here.
Greasy says Lions are looking okay.
Up the middle, forces him to go lateral.
Raiders were upset the game got moved to Monday. Dave, you see what I mean, bro? You see what I mean? Speaking of that, I need to add some more emojis, man. 3rd and 13. Carr in the shotgun. Let's see what happens here. He's got plenty of time. No rush at all. Complete. And Jones is going to be a yard short of the 1st down. He was wide open. No pressure. And he's wide open, man. The point does not mean you have a 1st down. I love this.
Time to allow Zay Jones to work back to the inside off the linebacker, and then good effort to reach for it. But
yeah, he doesn't have a wrench and troxel stream, I think.
But you just feel like, hey, their offense hasn't done a whole lot.
Okay, Miss Johnson, I'll be waiting. If you send it to me soon enough, but you know if you send it, you know it's going to be abused, though. You know that, right?
I don't think so in this situation.
Oh, Drew said I seen it.
Special teams guys here. I know, you want to make your mark as a special teams guy.
Don't forget, Hollywood can use yours, too. And what? Delay of game. Wow, what is going on here?
5 more free yards given to the Browns.
Got to mute that real quick. So the Raiders are going to punt this thing. This is the Browns' chance right here. Here we go.
Game on Christmas, but what a great game. Colts with a big win over.
Ooh, almost blocked.
Again, Cole just barely gets it off.
Fair catch caught at the 20-yard line. So the Browns have a second chance here.
Back in the game. Well, he came limping out after he was injured. Spent about 2 to 3 minutes in that blue medical tent. Came out with a huge smile on his face, and then went back in. No official word from the team.
Dave,
but he just limped off.
I know, man.
Threw his head back on the bench like
hey, Hollywood probably wear cologne to work, bro, to dry the truck.
How much pride he takes in being the guy.
Look, I don't wear cologne, so I put some on. I had to tell my wife. I said, look, somebody sent me this. I got to wear it. So I didn't want her thinking nothing was up because I don't wear cologne. 1st and 10. Here we go. Browns got to get 80 yards. Hand off to Chubb. Chubb gains nothing, man. Maybe a yard. Second down coming up.
That was Max Crosby.
Joe says Goodell made the call.
In the conference, into just one. Talk about all the shots that Derek Carr likes to take. Only 7 throws.
What did he sent me some Versace as like a little. It was like a test.
He made a couple throws that could have been caught in those situations, specifically that double move to Peoples-Jones in the first half. But you're right, they've been very conservative.
2nd and 9.
Expected them to be coming in with a
completed team for the Cleveland Browns. No Kareem Hunt. Hand off to Chubb. Chubb up that left side. Gains 7. It's going to be 3rd and 2.
KJ Wright got him, and it's 3rd and short. See that thing developing? Oh, boy.
You did. You saw.
You're about 15 seconds behind TV.
This could be a huge play to the house.
Depends on, hey, Mark, make sure I'm not paused or nothing or behind, bro. But it depends on how you're watching it.
From this angle, I saw it opening up. I thought maybe this is a house call.
You said it is pedestrian as the night is.
3rd and 3. Under 11 minutes to go in this game. Can we break 1,000 today?
Change the game. Empties out here on 3rd.
Chubb is going to come as a receiver.
Put it in Mullens.
Mullens, complete for a first down. Harrison Bryant, what a catch to be your first catch complete. Man, he had 2 people on him. Complete. Mullens trying to bring the Cleveland Browns back. What's up, James? Says y'all smelling like Captain Jack Sparrow.
It's just, can they methodically work the ball down the field?
Hey, appreciate it, Terrence. 316 likes. That's what's up. Appreciate y'all. 1st and 10. Ball is at the 32. They got a long way to go, man. Slow, methodical drive. Chubb is in the backfield. Hand off to Chubb. Chubb up the middle. Looking to break one. Gains 5. 2nd down as we approach the 10-minute mark in this game.
In the 4th quarter, 6.5 yards per carry in his career.
Queen, welcome to the stream. It is the Bears and Vikings.
Especially when you're ahead in games.
Yeah, I have to watch that too. Sometimes I check and I'm commenting about stuff G said like 15 minutes ago. Jorge says no 8-win team or no team makes it with 8 losses. Hand off to Chubb on 2nd down. Chubb gets 2. Another 3rd and short.
It's 4 on 1st down, and he'll take that compared to what they've had for a lot of the night. Then he gets 3. Here's that manageable 3rd down you're talking about.
And we've seen a number of times tonight on 3rd
Dave,
down.
No, bro. So they split that game up. Some areas got Eagles, Washington. Some areas got Rams, Seahawks, which is weird because I live on the East and they gave me the West Coast game. So I'm wondering if the West Coast gets the East Coast game. 3rd and 3, Myles Garrett on the sideline, hoping to come back in.
Under 9 minutes.
Jones in motion, lines up at the bottom of the screen. Mullens trying to bring his team back. Over the middle, gotta do Peoples-Jones 1st down. In, finally makes a catch in Raider territory. It's about time. That's his biggest catch of the game. A 25-yard pass. Yeah, Dave, so they gave me, I think, if you live on the West Coast, tell me what game you have tomorrow at 7 o'clock.
And making the big catch.
Got rid of that thing just in time. Max Crosby.
Okay, you're getting the Rams. It's weird, Jorge, because I thought they were going to give us the Washington game for sure. 1st and 10. Ball at the 36. Chubb looking to break one.
36 of Las Vegas.
2 seconds on the play clock. Got to snap it. They just get it off. Hand off to Chubb. Chubb up the right side, looking to break one. Takes a hit down after a 12-yard gain at the 24-yard line. Let's go. Breezy. Chubb, they going to feed the man again, I'm telling you. Okay, Dave is getting the Rams. That's Boston, right, Dave?
Brown jerseys on every one of those white jerseys, covering them up, and that's all you need. Make an arm tackle.
Man, I'm at work.
It's not an easy thing to do.
Hey, appreciate it, Grass. Yeah, I'm the one that started playing game audio, man. It started with me, bro, 3 years ago. I usually don't toot my own horn, but I'm going to toot it today.
One of the top players on their defense.
Okay.
He limps his way off.
So number 24 is hurt. Looks like one of his arms, man. I don't know which one it is.
Look at what happened on Saturday night on NFL Network. Carson Wentz goes 5-12. Jonathan Taylor
Here we go.
him to win. You look at what the
Should I cue up the animation, y'all? Cleveland needs a score. Looks like that left arm, number 24 for the Raiders. I don't know his name. Chubb in the backfield. Carrying a load today. He has the first touchdown.
You don't have to throw for 300 yards, even though it's become easier in this NFL. A strong run game win.
Hand off to Chubb. Chubb up the middle. Gains 3 yards. Second down and 7 coming up at the 22-yard line.
Winds down near 7 minutes.
James says I get, okay, James, where you at, bro?
Huge win. The playoff race.
And you really couldn't ask for a whole lot more. Cleveland, all the issues, everything that's been going on.
I'm not trying to aggravate what happened to Mayfield. He's on the COVID list. Him and Case Keenum.
To take the lead. Kind of the
2nd and 7, ball at the 22. Play action to Chubb. He's rolling left, looking to throw. Mullens. Oh, that was incomplete. That was a bad pass. Man, that was a bad pass. 3rd and 8. Ooh.
Back in one of those 3rd and longer situations.
Wow, James. So they gave you what? That's weird.
Obviously, so normal situations, you're saying, okay, even if we don't get this, we're kicking the field goal.
Okay, who are out of the playoffs at this moment?
Do you think you go for it?
NFC: Giants, Bears, Panthers, Seahawks, Falcons, Eagles, Vikings, Washington. That's the NFC side. 3rd and 8. If you're Cleveland, do you take the points here? Mullens across the middle, got completion to Donovan Peoples-Jones inside the red zone, and the Cleveland Browns are in the red zone. Shout out to Nick Mullens, man. They're inside the red zone.
Between the numbers.
Man.
They've converted 3 third downs.
Okay, AFC side, Ravens, Browns, Steelers, Dolphins.
First down at the Las Vegas 11.
Ball at the 11, and Njoku in motion. It's going to be a handoff to Chubb. Chaz, I'm queuing it up for you, man. Got a guy to jump.
Here comes
Chubb up the right side. What I tell you? What I tell you, bro? Touchdown. I told you. And when did I tell you? A long time ago. Touchdown, Cleveland. Chaz, this one's for you, bro, because I told you.
Jefferson of the Raiders saying I was held.
I told you. What did I tell you?
It's a flag.
Didn't I tell you?
It's a flag.
I told you.
No. It's coming back.
The right guard, Wyatt Teller.
Oh, that sucks. It's coming back.
On 68 as well.
Wow. They held. It's coming back. They caught it on number 77. That's a bad call. That's a bad call. I don't like that at all. I don't like that call at all. 1st and 20. They can get a first down at the 1. That is a bad call. I don't like it. I don't like that call, man.
The clock's starting to get to the point where it's maybe 4-down territory.
Right, and now you feel as a quarterback, 2nd and
Hey, King Tip, I'm a Lions fan, man. I'm rooting for a good game. That's simply it.
But for the bigger play in these situations, don't want to leave yourself 3rd and long.
Ain't nothing worse than a Lions fan, bro, than being a Lions fan. So, ball at the 19. They do a run again to Chubb, this time up the left side. Man, he gains about 7 yards. So now it's going to be 3rd and 10. He gets out. Nope, clock is still running with 5:15 to go in this game. Here we go. What a touchdown wiped away by a hold.
Okay, right. Maybe catch him off guard a little bit, but yes, definitely surprised me. You'd think you'd try to get some of that back so the decision would be a little bit easier.
Okay, yeah, because if you're vaccinated and you test positive, if you test negative twice in 24 hours, you can come back. Here we go, 3rd and 11, ball at the 12. They rush 4, Mullens flushed out of the pocket, gives it to Dearness, makes a man miss, makes another man miss, cuts it inside, fighting hard, He's going to be tackled at the 6. What do you do? 4th down and 5. They got to get to the 1 yard line. What do you do if you're the school teacher on the sideline? I say you go for it, bro. You go for this. You go for this, man. Here we go. 3 timeouts for the Browns and the 2-minute warning. 4 minutes to go in this game. No spoilers. Mullens, 3rd-string quarterback, in the shotgun. They snap it. Mullens stands in the pocket, scans, flushed out, looking to throw, nowhere to go. Trips, running left, throws on the run, touchdown, wide open. There's a flag on the play, though. There's a flag. Mullens looking like Russell Wilson out there. It's on the defense, touchdown, Cleveland Browns. Here we go. Mullens looking like a G out there. Unbelievable. He was looking like Mahomes out there, man. Okay, now you got it, Chaz.
I told you. What did I tell you? Didn't I tell you?
He was wide open.
Because I told you. And when did I tell you? A long time ago. And what did I say will happen when I told you? Exactly what just happened.
All right, to go up 1. Extra point is up. Easy work. And the Browns, with the 3rd-string quarterback, dude's been on it, and he almost failed. Way to keep the play alive, man. Touchdown, Cleveland. Glasses, chair, headset, sweatshirt affiliate from the best in the watch party on the internet. I appreciate it, Mike. Appreciate it, man. Is Chaz the only? No, Mr. Vintage is also a Browns fan. Russell Mullens, I like that. Feel like I'm cheering for Chaz and not the Browns. We got a Vikings fan in the building. What's up, Vikings fan? Dave, I live in Michigan. Rooting for Mullens, ex-49er. That is true. Yeah, Rashard, I am from Detroit, man. Diehard Lions fan. Went to the Lions, Rams game. Had to go support my team. They did Jared Goff real dirty, though. They was like, thank you, Jared Goff. They showed like 60 seconds of clips, man, and that was it. What's up, Alex? Chaz, hey, let it go, bro. Just let it go. Just have some fun, man. Northern Ontario. We got a lot of Canadians in here, man. Hollywood says, bang, bang, Niner game. Good times here, thank you. Go Green Bay, home of Tony Romo. Burlington, Wisconsin. That's a game. That's a place I got to go to as well. This would have been a good year to go. We played them week 2. Beautiful. It would have been beautiful. It did rain that day, though. But I'm not going to Lambeau in December. I'm French-Canadian heritage. That's what's up, man. Canada does love the NFL. No disrespect, Canada, but the Canadian Football League is terrible. I'm just saying. The field is like a block long. Yeah. We love y'all, too. What's up, Aditya says at the Gridiron Blitz, Code Dallas Doomsday. Yeah, Dallas the 2nd seed in the NFC right now. Do you know if the TV networks pick where the games broadcast or the NFL? Matt, that's a good question. I want to say it's the partnership that they have with the TV network. So it's probably a combination of both. Like, it's weird. Like, I just saw on the screen here.
Nick Mullens, first touch.
It said geographical and device restrictions apply for that 2nd game next Saturday. So that's why.
First lead of the game, and Derek Carr says, okay.
All right, Derek Carr trying to bring his team back with less than 4 minutes to go.
Come on, just let us adore you.
Appreciate that, Wayne. Part of the member game. Richard brings it up to the 25-yard line.
Stop shy of the 25. But a The Browns with the win would move into first place in the AFC North. They'd also make it 6 teams at 8-6 in the battle for those 3 wild card spots.
So this is for the division, man. You're out of the playoffs or winning the division with this win. You go from out of the playoffs to the 4th seed. That's insane. 3:40 to go in this game. Ball at the 25-yard line for the Raiders. Shotgun for Derek Carr. They bring some heat. Carr dumps it off to Moreau. He gets 6 yards.
That's a big-time tackle.
Oh boy.
Only his 2nd one of the year. But Derek Carr.
Yeah. You know what? I might get a little bit, Russ. Maybe 5 minutes. This game will be over in 10 minutes. Yeah. What time is the game tonight? Is it 8:15? Yes, 8:15. I think Sundays and Thursdays are 8:20. 2 timeouts for the Raiders. 2nd and 4. Carr, quick pass, complete to Jones. Gets the first down. Does he get out of bounds? He does. Under 3 minutes to go in this game. Agent says, my heart is beating. Who wins this game? Put LV or CB. LV for the Raiders, CB for the Browns, Cleveland Browns. 2:59 to go in this game. That's why I don't take these glasses off, man. These are blue light glasses. They really help my eyes. Shotgun for Derek Carr. 4-man rush. 7-step drop. Steps up. Going deep. Gets it off. Got a man. Intercepted. Intercepted by the Browns. Go down, big dog. And he's going to go down. Turnover. And the Cleveland Browns will have this game in the bag if they can just let it go. Let it go. That was either going to be a big play or a boo-boo. And the Cleveland Browns are looking to take the division lead and go from out to in with just 2 minutes and 51 seconds. We did it for Chaz, man. Chaz, and we can't forget about Mr. Vintage. He's just not as vocal.
And make a huge play for this defense.
Man, why would you not go to Deshaun Jackson in a situation like that?
He's probably facing his palms for a lot of the first 3 quarters of this game.
Wow.
A little more. Might have even been a shout and a fist pump there. Now back to Payson. Hoping the offense can grind it. 2:47 left.
Here we go.
2 timeouts for the Raiders.
Chubb in the backfield.
Who has run for 70 yards since halftime.
I say 2-3 first downs, man. It ain't over yet. Hand off to Chubb. Chubb at the left side gains a half a yard. And that's going to make them burn their second timeout. And this turned out to be a decent game. Remember, it was 6-0 at the half, something crazy like 10-0.
And use up this clock.
All right. Vegas should have.
Defense, these takeaways have been the biggest reason for their
Carr
success.
blows it again.
Their 10th takeaway over the last 4 games.
And coming in, it's what you say. What's the formula? Keep it close.
David Carr is good at quarterbacking, but the Raiders always will be a big letdown.
On the defensive side to make a couple big plays and set up our offense, and it's exactly the formula they've used here in the second half.
Yeah, great defense, get just enough for the offense. They've got a 1-point lead. Las Vegas down to its final timeout. Remember, they had to use
Vegas got the timeout and the 2-minute warning. Cleveland
ran out.
8 takeaways, 2 tonight. 2nd and 8. 2:38 to go in this game.
Still got the 2-minute warning, so stop the clock a couple times here. Just can't allow Cleveland to get a first
Chubb
down.
in the backfield. You already know what's coming. They give it to him up the left side. He gains, and they still running. 5 yards. Oh my God. Chubb is a stud, and we have hit 1,200 people, man. I appreciate that. All right, so basically, Vegas caused their last timeout. They have the 2-minute warning. If they get a first down here, it's pretty much over. It's going to be over. Well, not quite, but very close to being over, because you're talking about
keep that clock going.
they only need a field goal, so they can have like a good return. But if they get this, it's going to be very close to being over.
Or if they're satisfied, handing the football off, and if they've got a punt, put it back on their defense.
Man, I need to get up and stretch or something before the next game, Lord.
Take on the Packers Christmas Day. 3rd and 3.
Nick Mullens trying to come off the street and get his team a win. It's going to Chubb. You already know Chubb needs 3. They give it to him. They said whatever, up the right side, and he's going to be stopped. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Oh, boy. A nice stop. You got to get up. Derek Carr warming up.
Good about this now, right? Yeah, I know I just threw an interception. Got to have a short memory.
Derek Carr trying to get his team.
You get another shot at this.
Oh, boy.
Right in there as well, and Derek Carr saying,
hey, way better than yesterday's game.
One more chance at it.
We are at the 2-minute warning, ladies and gentlemen. Not sure if they'll cut to commercial.
The Mercedes EQ postgame show is coming up next. Chris Rose,
all right, they did.
And James Jones. This has turned into a thriller in the 4th quarter.
Chaz, right now you're winning, man. But I know how you feel, bro. You know that I know.
Tonight and tomorrow, you've got Washington and the Eagles, Seahawks and Rams on Fox at 7.
But I will say, we'll tell you this. Most of you will be directed toward the next game. You don't have to stay, obviously, right? But thank you guys for rocking with me. I'm going to redirect you to the next game. If you leave, that's fine. If you stay, that's even better. But if not, hopefully you guys can come back tomorrow.
Implications, teams fighting for playoff spots, trying to hold on to playoff spots. Man, it's going to be a fun few weeks here to finish the season.
Hey, Ed, that's all facts, man. I appreciate that you appreciate. That game was cheeks, man. Terrible. Can Derek Carr, after throwing a pick, can he bring his team back?
Derek Carr trying to make a tiebreaker a moot point at this point. Looking for his 28th career game-winning drive.
I'm having like mad deja vu right now. Like I'm having a huge deja vu. And this is another INT coming.
Ripped off 7 straight.
Hey, appreciate it, Denzel. 2 minutes to go in this game. All right, here we go.
You just feel like so much of that picture we just showed is going to change over the next few weeks. Seems like it does every single week. Upsets all over the place.
Every single day at this point. The way the schedule was this weekend and into this week. Put to punt it.
Got it off. Short punt. Hunter Renfrow takes it at the 29, cuts it back. He's going to go forward. Gets nowhere. 29 yards.
The Raiders enter the picture at the 29-yard line with 1:50 to go.
It's amazing. Less than 2 minutes ago, Derek Carr threw that interception. He's going over to the sideline thinking to himself, man, I just lost this game for us, and now you get second life. You get another opportunity.
Yeah, you couldn't ask for more than this,
man.
In
the moment. Let's see if he can capitalize.
2-minute warning, Poe. 1st and 10, ball at the 29. Carr, no pressure, gets it to, oh, incomplete. Jacob in between the legs, man.
You're at this point now where you got to ask yourself, are checkdowns good enough? 1:45 on the clock, no timeouts.
Incomplete, it hit him right in the hands. You got no timeouts.
Be judicious with the football in terms of
Daniel Carlson has 3 game-winning field goals in the 4th quarter or overtime. Last time was week 12.
Got a good long-range kicker in Daniel Carlson.
2nd and 10. Carr, check down, gives it to Moreau. He stays in bounds. Clock continues to run. It's going to be 3rd and 7. 4-down territory. Here we go. Ball game coming up. Can we hit 12?
90 seconds left.
Can we hit 1,400, man? Here we go, shotgun. Jacobs in the backfield. Ball is only at the 32. 3rd and 7. 1:19 to go. They snap it. Carr, quick pass, got him.
Opens up a window for Zay Jones.
Zay Jones with the first down. Are they going to clock it? 1:05.
After the game last week,
field goal wins this game. No spoilers. We at a minute. Shotgun. Derek Carr. They snap it. They rush 4 across the middle to Jacobs. The check down. He gets 9. No timeouts. 50 seconds. Boy, here we go.
you switch that mode in your head. It's like, okay, now it's okay to get completions, to throw it under.
40 seconds to go, 2nd and 1. Ball at the 47. 35 seconds, here's the snap. Carr under no pressure, complete. Wide open, Jones again at the 30-yard line.
There is a flag down.
Uh-oh, it's a flag.
In the backfield.
Flag in the backfield. Oh, that's huge. Holding, it's coming back.
Left tackle, Colton Miller.
Wow.
See him on his backside right
He was
here.
wide open. What a bailout. 1,400. Let's go.
Arm up around the throat. Man, looked like the defensive end was going down
Ooh-wee.
anyways, but
So instead of a huge gain, would have been a 47-yard attempt. It is now going backward to 2nd and 11 now.
Would have had it at the 30-yard line. In Carlson's range. Instead, back at their own 43.
2nd and 11, 29 seconds. They went backwards.
With 29 seconds.
Carr,
looking for
check down, goes to Moreau. Get out of bounds, big dog. He gets the first and gets out of bounds.
22 seconds.
22 seconds to go. Good play by the young man.
No timeouts. Gotta talk to your guys in the huddle. Hey, we can
No
get this ball
spoilers.
inbounds. Everybody's hustling up to the line of scrimmage so we can kill.
Can we break 50?
Just makes you wonder how many plays we've got left here with 22 seconds.
Browns fans on the edge of the seat. Chaz, Mr. Vintage. All my Browns fans in the chat. 45-yard line. Derek Carr in the shotgun. No timeouts. They bring some heat. Derek Carr scrambles. Complete to Jones, but he's tackled in bounds. 15 seconds to go. 13, 12, 11, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and they spike it. So they got back to where they were. Here we go, a 48-yard attempt. We hit 1,500. No spoilers.
Bring pressure, not a big pressure team, leaving
Don't spoil it.
Across the board. Nice lean to get the separation.
We hit 1,500 people tackled in bounds.
Big play.
Raiders for their playoff lives. We got the AFC North. Carlson. Mullens can't look. No spoilers. 48-yard attempt. Right hash. Here we go. Snap. Kick is up. He got it, but the Browns called a timeout. Nope. Browns called a timeout. Ooh. Browns called a timeout to ice him. Now remember, this worked before the half. It was just the other way around. What a call. This works sometimes.
See if it works in the Browns' favor this time.
He just made it, though. He just made it. He just made it. Driver Sensei, what's up, bro?
Special teams coordinator Mike Prefer.
Gamesmanship, special teams coach.
What a game this turned out to be, though.
Saw it work one way. Okay, he did that to me in the first half.
Okay, here we go. I see y'all in 5 minutes on the other side. Carlson, 48-yard attempt. First one was good. Let's see if he iced it.
Season essentially is over.
Here we go. 48-yard attempt. The snap. The kick. Carlson said, I want it. It's good. The Raiders walk away. The walk-off field goal. Field goal, Raiders. They win this thing. Wow. I'm sorry, Chaz, Mr. Vintage. I know how you feel, man. I'm a Lions fan. Browns fans could have been in the playoffs. Mullens brings it back. A walk-off field goal. 16 to 14. Wow, what a game. What a game this Monday. Mullens did what he could. Both teams are now 7-7. What a game. I know how you feel, Chaz, Mr. Vintage, and all my other Browns fans. I am a Lions fan. I've seen my fair share of walk-offs this year. But you guys are amazing, man. We hit 17, I think, in the chat, man. Man, oh, man. Appreciate it, Jackie. Man. See you in the other stream, less verbal, though. Come on, Paul. But Mullens tried to bring his team back. I feel sorry for the Browns, man. But how fitting is it that they lose like my Detroit Lions do? But we got to set up for the next game. Man. What a game indeed, y'all. I got the end credits queued up. StreamBot is working now. That's tough, bro. You spend the whole game and just to lose by a walk-off after a holding call. What a game, man. But we got coming up next the Bears and Minnesota Vikings. That's going to be a very similar game. Vikings need to win that game to stay in it. If they lose, they're essentially out as well. So, man, good game. I'm trying to see. Y'all came out and showed out for me this Monday, man. I appreciate that. Where's the... But appreciate all my mods, everybody else, man. If you subscribe to the channel, I appreciate that as well. And I will see you in a few minutes. I get to drink my beer now, but congratulations to the Raiders and tough time, Browns fans. See you soon.